Hi, chat. Hello, hello. How are you guys doing? It's good to see all of you. Light, let's go. What a legendary time to redeem that. During all the sound alerts, you have a sound. Feel free to make a ticket in the Discord to let me know what you would like. And I'll set it up for you as soon as possible, probably somewhere during the day tomorrow. I'll ping you in the ticket once it's set up, but feel free to make a ticket. Let me know what you would like. If it's a YouTube video, make sure to share the link and like the timestamps as well. Ideal length is 7 seconds. Maximum length is 10 seconds. Other than that, free game. I'm curious to see what you're gonna pick. But thank you so much for hanging out enough that you got to redeem that. Forgot how to make a ticket. In the Discord, go to the support channel and then click make a ticket. There's just a button. There's nothing else in that channel, so it shouldn't be too hard. And the support part is under the town hall. So there's 11 seconds. Yeah, that's fine. That is fine. The 10 seconds is mostly to make sure that it doesn't like turn into 15 seconds and I don't know, like 20 seconds. But I think the one from Curios is also ended up being 11 seconds because it just made a little bit more sense for the cut. That's okay. I just had to put a pin in it somewhere, but that should be all good. That should be all good. Oh my God, my cough is actually worse. I took meds this morning and it's worse. How is that possible? How is that possible? Anyways, let me try and catch up. There's a lot we have to do because I also got a really exciting package that I would like to unpack with you guys. So there's a whole bunch that we need to talk about and that we need to talk about for more at the beginning of stream. I'm so sorry. First crew, Hollow, Felipe, Yul, Faye, and Liqueur, congratulations for snatching one of the first 5. I hope you guys enjoy your part of the cool crew today. Riri, welcome in. Yul, welcome in. Felipe, welcome in. Hollow, welcome in. Esther, welcome in. Maggie, welcome in. Pauline, welcome in. Liqueur, welcome in. Midnight, welcome in. Charlotte, welcome in. Capricorn, welcome in. Plumlo, welcome in. Faye, welcome in. Kathy, welcome in. Courier, welcome in. Bloomstead, welcome in. Micah, welcome in. Certifiable Panda, welcome in. Lace, welcome in. Ari, welcome in. Rose, welcome in. Carolina, welcome in. Flux, welcome in. Naomi, welcome in. Suki, welcome in. Darth Tater, welcome in. Vilranda, welcome in. Kathy, thank you so much for the freaking 40 stream streak. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Joanna, welcome in. Marilyn, welcome in. Vilranda, thank you so much for the 5 stream streak. I was gonna say 5th stream streak. Sure, that works. 5 stream streak. Fluff, welcome in. Aurora, welcome in. And thank you so much for the 5 stream streak. Carolina, thank you so much for the 145 stream streak. Hold on, I said that wrong. Liqueur, thank you so much for the 170 stream streak. Darth Tater, thank you so much for the 5 stream streak. Maggie, thank you so much for the 75 stream streak. Bucks, welcome in. Tanisha, welcome in. Jess, welcome in. Also, Mix, thank you so much for redeeming that Hi, I'm New. If you have any additional questions, please do let me know. But welcome, welcome. Thomas, welcome in. Senator, welcome in. Aurora, let's go. Thank you so much for hanging out enough that you got to redeem the coconut roll. Slay. Let's freaking go. That's so many points as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hold on. Let me see if I'm fast enough. Actually, I don't know if we have any mods right now. I think Charlotte Hollow is here. Esther's here. Oh, God. Okay. Well, can I do it? Can I do it? I did it. Let's go. I did it. I get to do the command. I managed to be faster. There we go. Also, hi, Chris. Hello, hello, and Senator. Welcome in. It's good to see both of you. I hope you're doing well. And thank you so much again, Aurora, for hanging out. I moderated. I know. Also, hi, Kara. It is good to see you. And let's go, Tanisha. Let's go. Your ticket is done. So excited to try it. Let's go. Let's go. I'll tag you in the ticket once it's set up and everything, and like what you can use to. It will just be your username, but then I'll let you know. Happy to be here. Thank you so much. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Thank you. And also, Kara, it is so good to see you. How have you been? I hope you've been lovely. Also, Yul, I saw that you said that you got to 25 minutes of the YouTube video. And someone else, I think Marilyn said you just finished the YouTube video. Who watched the YouTube video? Jess as well. You have been lovely. Let's go. I'm so happy to hear that. Your schedule is not scheduling though, but to be fair, the whole timing of everything, like, you know, literally going offline from co-working at 5 and then having a video drop at 6 and then going live again at 7, like that, there's a whole lot. But as long as you watch the beginning of the video, you know the most important thing. You know the most important thing, which is the fact that we will be streaming pair lives tomorrow and on Friday. And then an editor called me. How rude. Come on, you have business to attend to. But yeah, I am so excited. It's been so hard to keep my mouth shut because technically I already knew that I would get early access to the game since like end of December. That's when I think they emailed me. Oh, you haven't watched it? Well, luckily you are a mod, so you might have had some insights. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so for anyone who missed it, for anyone who hasn't seen the video, Paralives dropped a new gameplay trailer today, and my video that I made is a reaction to that gameplay trailer because everyone who is a Paralives partner got to see it a little early. So I worked on it over the weekend because I wanted to make sure to have that video come out. Also, the video trailer like that they released today at 6 was like our official release that we got to talk about it, which has been really hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's been really hard not to talk about this because obviously I want to put it on the schedule and like I wanted to build hype for it and I wanted to tell you guys and stuff like that, but I couldn't. So I tried to still sort of leave some little breadcrumbs and hints. I feel like the PL on the schedule was the most obvious one. And I for a couple of times on stream, I said like, oh, if you know your release schedule, if you're like on top of game release schedule, you might also be able to deduce it. But now I get to finally talk about it. There's only a very small group of people. I don't actually know everyone who got early access, but it's a very small group of people. So I know that there won't be a lot of people who are going to be playing it early. So I'm very stoked and very honored to be amongst the people that will be able to play it early. I'm also going to do like a full YouTube video where I'm dissecting everything. I basically played Paralives all day today. That was what my tasks were about, but I couldn't tell it. It said PT Part 1, PT Part 2, which was playtest Part 1, playtest Part 2, playtest Part 3. So I've actually done quite a lot of like testing today and just trying it out, playing, you know, just fiddling around with the game, which is also why at one point I was so sleepy. Because I was so cozy. I was literally just gaming. I was just sat here playing Paralives and I was like, hee hee, but then I got really tired. I spent the whole day, basically like 4.5 hours, testing a lot of things. But I have so much more to test. There's like, I've done very little in those 4 hours. Can we get a preview reaction in 1 to 3 words or no spoilers at all? Ooh, good one. Exciting, unexpected, and intrigued. Also, hi, Nymflera, welcome in. And thank you so much for that dono. Hold on, who did that? Who did that? I have to open my Ko-Fi because I don't have Ko-Fi open. Who did that? Those are 3 lovely words. It honestly, I feel like there's a lot of stuff that I didn't see coming. And the trailer already kind of caught me off guard. But now I feel like I have like even more questions and curiosities now that I've played for 4 hours. Thank you so much to the person who just tipped. I don't know if it was, you know, sometimes it's like someone who just tips on the shop and isn't in stream. But if you're in stream, thank you so much for that tip. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's very kind. And if you're not here, then still, thank you. Thank you so much. That is very, very sweet. But yeah, I'm very curious to see where everything's gonna go with the game, and I'm very excited to be able to share that with you guys tomorrow. So that's also why I'm doing an extra stream. Originally, I planned to stream tomorrow morning, but we are not allowed to like publicly share any of the content until tomorrow evening. So I'm already allowed to play the game. I'm allowed to talk about the fact that I'm playing the game, but I'm not allowed to actually show you guys anything until tomorrow evening. So I'm just sat here like twiddling my thumbs, waiting for tomorrow evening so that I can show you guys all the fun stuff. And we're going to be playing tomorrow and on Friday. I'm so intrigued because it seems so complex and everything seems so well connected, and that's something I miss in The Sims. I cannot wait. There's like a couple of things that I cannot wait to discuss with you guys in more depth. Like both in relation to just the game as a standalone, like to what you're saying, but also in reference to other live sim games. You are also not allowed free evenings this week. No, none. I mean, technically I have Thursday evening free. But that's the only, because I also, obviously this week I'm recording a lot of content for Pair Lives. Like I'm recording all of the background stuff. Also, thank you for the follow just now. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. And I want to make a video that will come out on Monday, because I want to make sure that when the game releases for everyone, I have a video up and ready with like my first findings about the game, things that I like, things that I don't like, things that I'm, kind of unsure about, and kind of just share my well-rounded opinion. But that means that I actually have a lot of editing to do. So like probably my Sunday is going to be a big part editing, to make sure that video goes out on Monday, but it's worth it. Like, how often do we get such a big release in this niche? Quite literally never. Listen, the planning is potentially the worst. I am so stressed for all of it. Like, everything in 1 week is the worst timing ever. No, you bringing it up, like, honestly, you hit the nail on the head, because in the past week, like, I have been so stressed with like, okay, I have to do like MCC, I have to do TwitchCon prep, I have to get additional videos out, and then this comes on top of it. But I'll make it work. It's fine. I'm really excited when like TwitchCon is over and the Pair Lives early access is over and we just have normal months. I feel like all of these things that I'm currently thinking about also kind of played into my realization that I didn't want to apply for Girly Pop, because I was like, I just need a couple of months without any commitments where I can just chill, where I can just vibe and play games with you guys without any deadlines. Early access ends when the game comes out, which is next week, Monday. So you can, I mean, the thing is, that's also, okay, early access, confusing term. I currently have early access, which means I get to play the game before anyone else does. Next week on Monday, the game releases in early access. That is a term that indie game companies use when they release the game for everyone. So you, me, everyone, your mom can play it. You can buy the game on Steam and you can play it. Then the game will go into a undefined amount of time of early access, aka everyone can play it. They're continuously releasing updates, and they're going to continue to build out the game until it feels to them that they are at a point where it feels like they can officially release the game. Good example for this, Town to City. Town to City has been out for more than a year at this point. I think like 1.5 years. They have their full release scheduled for next week. That is when they do their last big drop, their like big, well-rounded, like, okay, sort of like, when you cut the ribbon, is like it's done. You put a sticker on it. This is the final version of the game. They'll still add on to it and like release smaller updates, but like the big updates are done. No. So a normal early access doesn't really exist. The Sims completely botched this term with starting to use early access for creators, which in the normal world, early access is not something for creators. Early access is for when the whole world gets access to a game that isn't fully done yet. That can last for a year, that can last for 2 years. Palia is technically still in early access. Exactly. What The Sims does is exclusive access. So that's actually a really good term for it, Marilyn. I'm going to start using that. So right now, I have exclusive access to Pair Lives. Next week is early access, which means everyone gets to play it. I wonder what Ro, who took the jump into full-time content creation, would say. Wait, what do you mean? Yeah, Hytale is in early access. There's actually a lot of games that are like very playable. You actually pay to play them as well. It's just what you wow. What usually happens is that people or like smaller studios will release a game in early access for two reasons. One, they are small studios, so they do not have the money to get a whole big playtest going. They don't have the time or the assets or the money or like anything of it to get like a playtester team of 100 people to try out their game for, you know, quality testing, stuff like that. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So what they usually do is they release a game in early access so that players can kind of have this role. Usually the early access price is also a little bit lower than the full release price, so that people that actually help out with giving feedback don't pay the full price for the game. The second reason they do that is because game studios, like smaller indie game studios, they usually get their funding through something like Kickstarter, or sometimes they get like subsidized things. But there's a point when their budget is like done, right? So they release the game in a playable version so that people can then start to play it. They pay for it. And with the budget that people pay for it, they can continue to develop the game to like a full, well-rounded version. That means that certain games never end up going out of early access. There's like certain indie games that release in an early access version, not enough people buy it, and the studio has to just leave it at that and leave it at the point where they decided to go early access, or maybe like one or two small updates. However, if in early access plenty of people start playing, they earn enough money, they get enough feedback, they basically are able to finish like the last stretch of the game where they fix bug things, they add the final content. So for Pair Lives, there's actually a wonderful post that they made on their Instagram and on their YouTube and stuff where they explain what early access is, but also where they explain what will be included in the early access version of the game versus what they are going to add in updates later on. So for example, there's no pools in this version of the game. There's no round windows in this version of the game. Or like as in curved windows, I should say, like windows for round walls. But they're going to add that all in later. They just haven't been able to do that with their current timeline and budget, if that makes any sense. Yeah, it's mass testing, exactly. And it's like, if you have like a couple of playtesters on your team, that's only 3-4 people. There's only so much that those people can break without it taking forever. So it's actually very useful to just get a lot of people to play your game, because also what will happen is people will play the game in ways that you could have never anticipated. People are going to try to bend the game into their mold, or like into what they expect of it, which is a very interesting playtest. So yeah. But yeah, I'm very, very, very excited to actually share it with you guys, and we're gonna talk so much about it more tomorrow, like obviously on the stream when we get to check it out. There's already a bunch of things that I can't wait to share with you guys, particularly in terms of things that I'm excited for, but also a couple of things that I have like question marks for. It's not like a worry or something negative, but it's more like I wonder how this will go long term, and I'm just really curious to hear your input. I actually don't know, Jess. That's a good question. I don't think I know the price point. In a closed beta. Closed beta are nice. Closed beta is like even a smaller playtest than early access often. Like we had with Loftia, we had closed beta, and then Loftia eventually is going to come out in early access, and then it's going to have a full release. So yeah. Yeah, I think room of 40 USD, I think is correct. I think they mentioned the price, but this is at this point so long ago that sometimes I find it difficult to like actually know for sure how much it's going to be, because the economy keeps changing so much. Yeah, I was thinking also 40 USD, but the thing is, there's one thing that I'm like for sure about. They have said all updates and future DLC, if they like, they're not really gonna do DLC, but like future bigger updates to the game, like like added releases and stuff, are gonna be free. So you buy the game once and that's it. They have already from day one mod support in the game as well. I'm gonna show you guys this tomorrow, but there's already CC and mod support for Paralives, and there's already mods available as well. There's like people, I don't know how they did that, but there, I guess people that got beta testing and stuff. So yeah. But I can show you all of that tomorrow. But yeah, it's pretty exciting. It's pretty darn exciting. You did clarify. Hold on. What would past Ro, who took the Scare Leap into full-time CC, to Ro right now, who's getting exclusive games like Paralives? To be fair, I don't think Ro, who took the leap into full-time CC, would be like surprised by this, because that is me a year ago, and a year ago I was also getting similar opportunities. I would have never gone full-time if I wasn't at this point. So I would say, baby Ro, if we talk me 5 years ago, I would have told you, shut up, that cannot be true. What do you mean? There's no way that's happening. Me a year ago is the person who emailed Paralives to ask for early access. So I guess that's it. It seems like it's for Mac as well with M-chip, not Intel. Do you have Intel? I manifested this. Well, I guess this is a good testament to just ask for things you want. Because I literally just sent them an email. I just asked, hey, I know that you're going to do this big release. If you have anything that resembles an early access or a whatever, can I be part of it? If not, also completely fine. But I think for me, this is a really good example as to just shoot your shot. Because you already have a no. Like, if you don't try, you're not going to get it anyways. So the worst that can happen is that your answer doesn't change. The best thing that can happen is that it changes. And that they say, yes, you can be involved, or we don't do early access or exclusive access, but you can get a giveaway code, or you'll just get to go to the game when it releases. So no early look, but still we'll give you a game code. Like all of those things, like game companies want their game to be played. So if you want to play a game, just sending an email, especially indie games. Like, I know this is different for big releases. Like if you try and play a game from EA or Blizzard or something like that, it's probably going to be slightly different because those companies don't need people to play their game because they know people will buy it anyways. But specifically for indie games and smaller studios, I have had so many lovely conversations with people that work in studios like that are genuinely just really excited that you are excited about the game they're making. And for a company like that, especially if you have an audience that you can share it with, for them, it's only really nice if you want to play the game and share it with your audience. Because that, for them, is just literally more eyes on the game that they are making. So I think if this is anything, if there's anyone here who's like into content creation and is, you know, maybe a little bit wary about putting themselves out there or asking for stuff, don't be. Just put yourself out there. Because I have literally gotten so many opportunities from just asking. MCC is another example. Like, I wouldn't have been an MCC if I hadn't asked. I would have never been asked or considered. I just put myself out there, sent a message, and was like, hi, I would like to participate. Can you take me into consideration sometime? It is very scary. That's so fair, Bailey. That's so fair. Also, I saw your message about finally being packed. I am so excited to see you. I love that you're coming over. It's so fun that I've been to your hometown and you are in my hometown and that we get to like see each other's grounds, you know? It's so funny. Wait, what badge do you have? I don't think I've seen that one. That's a really good badge. I like it. I like it. Also, you know, I moved my announcements to FASA. For some reason, it keeps posting it at the same time. I think I might have to give one of the timers like a 45-minute timer and the thing is, I don't really know how that timer system works, if it's like every 15 minutes, because now they both go every 30 minutes, but that means that they happen at the same time, and I don't know how to get one to start later than the other. But I don't want what happens now. There's like a wall of text that's just announcements. I want to do cool shit with your tech. Give me unpaid internship, please. Yeah, that is true. Like, unpaid stuff is the easiest for companies to say yes to. Because like, what do they have to lose? Who doesn't love a wall of text announcement? Exactly. But like, I don't even know what that looks like on, like, because I'm looking on a wide screen. Let me see how that looks like in actual Twitch chat. Yeah, see, that looks horrible. It's taking up the entire chat. I don't like it. I don't like it. Also, we have ads starting very soon. As soon as the ads are over, I have another exciting thing. I got a really cool package. It's a big, heavy package as well. Look. And I know what's in here. And I would like to show you guys. And then we're going to play Minecraft. But is that clothing? Maybe. Maybe. Potentially. Yeah, we're going to do a little unboxing. Exactly. Like yesterday, I unboxed my glasses. Today, I'm unboxing something else. But yeah, I got this sent to me. It was something that my management messaged me about like a couple of weeks ago. And they're like, hey, this and this brand would like to send you something. Would you be down for that? And I said yes. And it came in today. Which is very nice because I've literally like, you know how when you order something really exciting and you just want to have it? And then you have to wait for it to arrive. I hate that. I hate it when that happens. If that's clothing, I mean, this is pretty regular sized package for clothing, I would say. As in, they sometimes just vacuum it a little bit. Or they squeeze it. 3 books. Yes. Oh my God. Books is the worst. That's like, I think, peak needing to wait for something that you just desperately want to have. Of course, depending on if you're immediately, like, if you immediately want to read those books, but I don't know. It's just, you just want to have it, you know? You ordered it. You've already spent the money. You've made the decision that you actually want to have it. So then you just want to have it. You don't want to wait any longer. If you are able to cross your toes, you are already more skilled than 70% of the applicants. What do you mean? Everyone can cross their toes, right? Can you not? Cross in what way? You can just put one toe over the other? Without using your hands? Yeah, like your big toe over your next toe. Yeah, without using my hands. I'm literally doing it in my shoe right now. I have 2 crossed toes. 4, actually, technically. Wait, not everyone can do this? Thank you for the poll. Thank you. I am so intrigued. I never realized that was not something everyone could do. No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, it feels so easy to me that I'm like, how do you? But at the same time, I mean, there's also stuff that other people sometimes show me and they're like, it's so easy. And I'm like, yes, rolling your tongue to me also feels so easy. But like, obviously not everyone can do that. Also, hi, Dave. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. That's the same as, did you know, like, flipping your tongue is also genetic. Fun fact, I can do it both ways. That's apparently also very rare. Some people can do it like one way and then the other, their brain's just like, no. I have that with raising my eyebrow. I can like raise this eyebrow. For the life of me, like, I can like move that one down. I can't really move that one up properly. But like that one, so easy. I can cross every finger over each other without using the other hand. I can't do that. I need my other hand, I think. I think I need my other hand. Yeah, I definitely need my other hand. I get pretty close though, but not close enough. Um but yeah, if I use my other hand, that's really easy. Then I can absolutely do it. Like, that's fine. But it's just weird. I can close my nose without touching it. I've seen people do that. I remember people doing that as a trick in primary school. I forgot that was a thing. I can wiggle my nostrils. I can also wiggle my ears. I can also wiggle my nostrils and my ears at the same time, which just makes my entire head move and it looks very dumb. Which I also found out is something that not everyone can do. I don't know. I never realized that people can't do that thing with their ears. But the thing is, if someone tells me, "Oh, listen closely," I will like move my ear out. It's like a physical thing. If someone tells me, "Oh, listen," I'll go like I literally I sort of extend it to listen better. It boggled you? Yeah, it's like if you never saw someone do it, it looks so weird. Yeah, I am a cartoon. I am. Also, sort of yes and no. That's such an interesting like mix of people in the community. Um, can y'all shut your inner nose to stop scents from coming in while you're breathing through your mouth? Oh, yeah, I can do that as well. Which is also great if you don't want to taste something. Like if you're taking medication or something, you can just take a deep breath in, close your nose, and then drink something or eat something, and then you don't taste it because you're not like letting any air through your nose. Which is super useful because I have like one very disgusting medicine that I have to put like it's a powdered form and then you put it in water and then you have to drink it. And like that is just disgusting. So I just take a deep breath and then I just don't breathe through my nose. I kind of like close it and then I just don't taste anything. Just close your nose. Yeah, it makes life so much easier. I do find it tiring if I have to do it for like a prolonged period of time though. So like it takes effort to do it. Oh yeah, like we are going to go from this unhinged conversation into let's do an unboxing. Also, hi Ilya, welcome in. But yeah, let's do the unboxing actually. Or the unbagging it actually is because it's not really a box, is it? If you guys want to know what brand this is, they are linked in my panels. They are called Elfric Eden, which just let's be real, that is a cool brand name if I've ever heard one. And they make like a lot of different types of clothes, but the collection that they sent me from is, I think, potentially one of the most like Y2K looking collections I've ever seen. I'm gonna show you item by item, and then I'm gonna put on 2 of the items. I already know what I want to wear. So this is the first one. I mean, naturally, when they told me that they wanted to send me stuff, and I saw that they had joggers, I'm like, I live in joggers. Literally live in joggers. And I was like, they have it with flowers. Isn't that so cute? So that's the first one. Also, it's wide. This is something that this is like a mandatory for me. If you join the Discord, free sample, I think, hold on. Ow. I hurt myself. It's a $10 samples card. So basically what you can do is if you join the Discord, um you get like $10 to spend on their shop. It's not a full free item. It is actually like judging, like feeling it, it's a good quality joggers. I don't know what the material is actually. Let me check. I'm assuming probably not full cotton, but I actually don't know. It says machine wash 30 degrees. So does it also tell me in English? Because it has Italian, French, Estonian, and Korean. Oh, it says here 60% cotton, 40% polyester. I'll type the brand in chat. It is in my description in my panels as well. But this is the brand. Planty Panties. I agree. I agree with that name. Yeah, that was number one. That was the least Y2K. Then they sent me this is, I think, maybe the most Y2K item on the whole list. I saw it and I was like, I need this. Hold on. It's like a big, what is this? A jersey, I guess? Also something else. But I love the vintage look of it. Right? It looks like something from the 2000s. But I can't wait. I will definitely wear this like Thursday, I think. Right? With like 3/4 squater pants? What? Skater pants? But I think I'll be wearing this when it gets warm. Like on Thursday when all of a sudden it's gonna be 26 degrees. This is gonna be my shirt, I think. I also like this with the glasses, which is a very unintentional match, but I like the combo. And then the next two items actually belong together, and that's what I'm gonna put on before we go play Minecraft. Oh my god, this one is so soft. Holy shit. It's a cropped. Did you say like that, or is it no, it's getting really hot. It's going to be 26 degrees. It's like a cropped, what is it called? Like sweater thing? Zip up hoodie, that's the word for it. With the red, which I also really like. And then like I said, they belong together, so that's why I'm going to wear these today. So I'm going to do a really quick change. Hold on. So much on my desk right now. And these are the pants that are like, that they go with it. But look, they, remember when it was like super fashionable to have your boxers be above your pants? And then it comes with like a heart-shaped, what are these called? I always forget the word. I never know how to say it. But you know, the most gay thing you can have, carabiner, that thing. It's like a gay-shaped heart. I love it. Yeah, the lesbian thingy, exactly. So I'm like, it has the boxer top and this. I'm like, hell yeah. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna put on. Also, again, it's the wide-legged one. So I actually, like, I saw this, I was like, this is actually so cute. The set. So this is what I'm gonna try on now. And then I'll be right back to show you guys what it looks like. These are 100% my party pants, yes. Actually, this is what I'm going to be wearing to TwitchCon every single day. This might add to it. I feel like it's such a cute little detail. Literally yesterday, okay, this was actually kind of adorable. Um, Scott noticed we were watching like videos on Instagram, and he noticed the. See, I forgot already what it was called. Carabiner? I don't. I'm never gonna remember that word. This thing. And he was like, "Yeah, I notice a lot of people have that." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's like really queer. Like it started out as very much like a lesbian like thing, but I think at this point a lot of queer people have kind of adopted it into their style." Yeah, that's the thing. I know the Dutch word, karabijnhaak, and it's just too close to not like act to remember the pronunciation of it. I don't know what it is. Carabiner? Carabiner. Okay, I think I can remember that. But he was like, why do people do that? And then I had to explain to him, like, yeah, so this is how it started. And it's kind of become this thing that a lot of queer people do. And he was like, really? Oh, interesting. Like he never knew. And it was so cute when he figured it out. But yeah, I'm gonna try this on. Yeah, just like a little queer history lesson. I mean, to be fair, I don't think I knew it until a year ago, and someone pointed it out to me as well. Um, but yeah, I'll be right back. I'm just, I'm so sorry for the cough. I'm just gonna put this on, but considering that I have to like get the labels off and stuff, how do you guys feel about a really small round of words on stream so you guys have something to do while I get changed? Because I don't want to like rush. Um, I'll just like cut myself or hurt my. I already hurt myself by accident on the label. It cut my hand. So, we can do a little words on stream just quickly while I change, and then I'll be back, and then we're gonna play Minecraft. Thank you, Esther. Thank you. Okay, I'll be right back. Yeah, and then I'm gonna show you guys. I'm back. How are you guys doing? I can't wait to show you guys the full fit. Hee hee! It's so good. Live! That's wild. Thank you so much for the 19 months and also on tier 2. What the heck? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, hold on. My doctor said that chewing gum, if I feel the urge to cough, actually helps as well. So we're just doing that. I can't wait for you guys to see like the full fit. The elastic on these pants is quite tight, which I think is good because there's no way to tighten it. And it will obviously get looser over time. But I do notice that right now. I'm like, whew. It is tight. Mick! Hello? Thank you so much for the 56 months. Excuse you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please enjoy all your subby perks for a whole month. And you too, Liv. Thank you guys so much for those resubs. I know 56 is crazy. In like a good way, but crazy. You guys are doing so well, by the way. Holy shit. I was like, oh, the Linas. Hmm. The hidden letter is an R. Faye, thank you so much for the biddies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You've never eaten a raw bell pepper? Hype train, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Thank you guys so much for the hype train. I appreciate it. And Faye, thank you so much for the biddies. Oh no. Oh. Thank you so much for the biddies, Rickett. I appreciate that. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that so much. This one is difficult. It's so easy to like fall for the trap to try and think of words with an N in it, even though the N is fake. It's so easy to do it. Like I keep doing it. I keep only thinking of words that have the N in it. Ooh, you guys are close. You guys are close. You did it! Let's go. Level unlocked. I forgot. I forgot about the Dutch TTS. I was like, what is happening? Thank you, Hollow, for the biddies as well. I appreciate it. Who the fuck is this? No, literally, I was like, what is this voice? Yes, bring your bell peppers to the Planty community meetup. We can all eat bell peppers together. I'll do my best to remember to get. Well, that's the thing. Someone else might have to bring me a bell pepper because I can't take food inside of TwitchCon. I don't think they sell bell peppers at TwitchCon. You can do that. I mean, I would appreciate you because I would not say no to a bell pepper snack. You know me. Bring sweets for me. No bell pepper. I don't do bell pepper, Esther says. They don't? Nah. They don't have a supermarket there, unfortunately. Why does that sound so much like a TV voice? Thank you so much for the biddies, you. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. uh Damn, Felipe. Nice. Um My brain is just empty. I was like, I think I can do it. No. Earful? What is earful? Full of ears. This person is so full of ears. It's a wonder that your brain is functioning. Yeah. I'm impressed. After a whole day of sitting and listening, my brain would not be functioning, Mick. Not even a little bit. I got one. Look at that. I'm proud of myself. Oh, you're going to get a lecture. Interesting. I don't think I've ever heard that saying, but it makes so much sense. Let's go. Another round unlocked. Smooth. Let's go. Let's go. You guys are doing so well. My goodness. Level 18 already. I think next level they start hiding the words. That's when it becomes really hard. But that's level 19. You guys are doing so well. Ooh, I got a new hype train emote. I got the fish. The fish is so cute. Helen and me just seeing the same words. This is such a difficult one. Like, as soon as they start hiding the words, it's just... Yo! Slightly is the longest word. Slightly. GG's. Never guess the longest word. Well, I guess you don't get to say never anymore because you just guessed the longest word. Ah, that was so close. 114 out of 117. Oh, come on. That was so close. Literally rude. But GG's, Planties. GG's. You did very good. Let's freaking go. Okay, outfit time. They are wide. It is very comfy. They are barrel pants. So barrel pants are like extremely wide. The sleeves are long. I know. I like that it's like a cropped version, but it's like the sleeves are actually long. It's like covering my hands. This outfit is giving Pokemon trainer vibes. I agree with that statement. Do you have a red top? Not really. I think I do have a red top, but I don't think it would go with this. It's like a different shade of red. I mean, I got this shirt, but obviously this is like an oversized fit. So that wouldn't really go under this. I like that the sweater is cropped. I feel like that makes it a little bit more styled. I don't know. Like if this was just a long sweater, it would feel less cool or something. I don't know. But yeah. And I feel like it works really well with my glasses. Which is pure coincidence because I got both of them on completely separate occasions with not thinking about either of them like connected. Is that correct? Does she own a red shirt? Not you checking with Esther. That's hilarious. I mean, to be fair, Esther generally does have a really good knowledge of my wardrobe, which is worrisome. I don't know how you have that. Are you in my wardrobe, Esther? Also, I'm gonna start up Minecraft. Also, thank you so much, Neo. I appreciate it. Welcome to chat. I hope you're doing well. Also, is Neo okay, or do you just prefer Neo Pio? I can do both. But welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. Yeah, a long sweater would make it a little bit like I'm sick fit, and now it's just like I'm hot fit. Also, I like. Hold on. This thing is like the hood is massive. Like my head just disappears. To be fair, my head is also small. I have to state that. Neo's usually fine. Perfect. Awesome. Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate it. Do you have a fever? No. I'm just hot from myself. I don't need to have a fever. Roodkapje. Yeah, Roodkapje. Like Red Riding Hood if she was into streetwear. Small head gang. Literally. My head is so tiny. If I'm wearing a cap and my partner goes, "Oh, can I wear your cap?" He has to like adjust the band from like the smallest to the largest because he has a big head. Every single time he's like, "Your head is so small." I'm like, "I know, okay? I'm aware." But yeah, I mean, in a lot of cases, it's also somewhat convenient. You know, like when you're wearing a turtleneck or something, it's nice to have a small head because it could just go bloop over your head. But I don't know. With caps, I sometimes literally have this that like even the smallest setting of a cap is too big. Yep. If they're like a cap on like normal sizing or setting or like anything, it'll just go over my face. Literally no caps that I didn't try on. That I didn't try on first and my head physically doesn't fit into. Yeah, we are like opposites. I also have this, like, I tried to explain this to my hairdresser. It was so funny because obviously you don't look at someone and think they have a really small head. That's not how your brain works. So you don't consciously register when someone's head is big or small, usually. So my hairdresser said, "Oh yeah, but if we cut your hair like this and this length, it's fine." I'm like, "No, if we want to give like the look of having a bob or like something like that, it has to be past my shoulder." And she was like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "My head is tiny and my neck is short. If you cut a bob, my hair is going to physically be really short. Like, yes, for me, it's still going to fall on top of my shoulder, but people are going to look at it and notice something is off." And she was like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Cut it to this length that I have right now." I was like, "Pull one hair out." She did. So pulls one hair out. I like, "Put it on your own head." She put it on her own head and it literally reached her shoulder. And I'm like, "That's what I tell you. Normal people, like normal sized head people, can cut a long bob and it looks natural. If you cut a long bob for me, the proportions look off." It just doesn't look right. You can just see that physically something is off. So I was like, "Don't go past the shoulder because it's gonna look too short." And then she was like, "No, I don't think that's the case." And then I told her, and like she did the experiment and she was like, "Yeah, now I believe you." But she was like, "Your head doesn't look so tiny. You don't have a short neck." I was like, "Yeah, I do. I know that the rest of my proportions are like, they fit with it. So it doesn't necessarily look like it, but I do." I love that there's no in between in the poll. How small or large? Very small on the smaller side, on the larger side, very large. Yeah, it's not like normal. Normal, medium sized. So yeah, I would say very small. I sometimes can wear like children caps if I have a lucky day and I find a cute one. Thank you so much for the self-care check. Oh my god, Dame. You know what? Okay, this is gonna sound really strange. But you know what my first thought was? I saw you co-working today and I noticed that you had your hair in a ponytail with like your front pieces loose. And I thought to myself, oh, you do this hairstyle a lot because it really fits your face. Like it really frames your face super nicely. I literally thought to myself today, like specifically today, you know, with like nice a money fees. What do you mean you're going to get that next week? I feel like I'm in your head. This is scary. But it would look really good on you. Like that's literally what the thought that I had today. Because I don't know why, but my brain just subconsciously noticed that you wear your hair in that style a lot because it fits your face very well. Yeah, you just manifested it for yourself. I love that though. It's great. It's on the smaller side because when I look in the mirror, my shoulders are but wide. Hold on, I chat scrolled. But I'm also short and on the bigger size, weight size, so I can take a long bob over the shoulders, but not a bobbish anymore. Yeah, but it's like the thing is, your hair has to sort of match the rest of your proportions, right? So like even if you're really like, for example, Meg is a great example of this. Water Megan, she's like super tall and skinny, so she can actually go for quite a short bob, and it still somehow looks good without it looking like the proportions are off. This is genuinely a thing. Also, I thought the pillagers had left. But they haven't. They are outside my house. You guys can leave. Come on. Chop chop. It's fine. Go. I don't really want to fight you. I'm like not really in the mood. So yeah. You know, I also had a realization. I actually have to change this. It has to be slabs. Because I want to put chests here. So I want to make sure that I can stack the chests all the way to the ceiling. And if it's a slab, I can do that. So yeah, we're going to take this part of the flooring out again, which is fine. We only did like a little bit of it. Oh, yeah, correct. You guys don't have game audio. Good point. I muted that earlier today because I was playtesting Paralives and I couldn't have chat hear the game, of course. Because I wasn't allowed to talk about the fact that I had early access already. So I had to be all secretive and mute my game audio during the co-working stream. But you noticed that really quick. What mod are you using to get icons on the minimap? Oh, no mod. It's just part of the minimap settings. So it's not a separate mod. You just go into mods. Wow, minimap, and then you go into settings. I know I have the mod manager, so that obviously allows me to have that menu. And then I believe it is entity radar settings, and then it is display icons always. And then you can also say display names or not. That is mostly for other players or for mobs. I don't like it for mobs because then there's a lot of text. You can also show somewhere. I forgot where that is, but there is like even a setting so that you can see. Oh yeah, display entity height relative. As you can see on my map, I think if I press Z, it zooms in. Do you see there's little numbers? Lynn, don't apologize. You are a great looking fish. What is going on? What? But yeah, you can see like where the mobs are relative to you, which is great for if you see a creeper on your map and you're like, is there a creeper here? You can just see that it's underground, which has saved me a lot of stress on many occasions. I just wanted to make sure everyone knows for once it wasn't me who started. Started what? I am so confused. Still don't have audio. It's just really quiet. There's not really any audio, to be fair. It is quite quiet. I did turn it down the other day for I don't remember for what. There was a game with really loud audio. Now you should be able to hear it. Trying to listen to the scaffolding. Yeah, it's like about the same volume now as the music. Scaffolding isn't super loud. I always forget that scaffolding makes sounds until I'm playing with headphones, and then I'm like, help, what is this sound? Also, let's actually just make a lot because we're gonna have to do the entire floor here. Ah, fuck. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Mizuno's, but the connective textures on slabs sometimes is really annoying. I don't want to connect them anyways. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, connective text. Look at the texture, and then I'm gonna attach. Look, it changes the texture. And like the look and feel of the block. Which is like in some cases really nice because like for certain blocks, it actually makes a really pretty block. But for some of them, it annoys me. We are gonna need so many slabs. That's what I mean. You understand that, but you don't see it. Okay, look, I'll do it in light. Look at the texture. Look at how that changes. It just looks different. So like if you have the full block, like in vanilla Minecraft, if you stack 2 slabs on top of each other, it just looks like that. But Mizuno's uses connective textures to like change what it looks like. Yeah, that's the same block. So like by connecting 2 slabs together, it just changes the look completely. Guess I'm a fish now. Lynn, you are as lost as I am. But that's okay. We get to be lost together. But hi, it is good to see you. I hope you're doing well. No, you understand how slabs work. The thing that you are like confused about is the thing that I don't like. So you do understand how they work. You're all fine. It's just part of a mod, which means that it's also not regular to how like normal slabs in Minecraft work. Yes, diorite and andesite both have beautiful connected textures. I actually love to use them. I think I use them in the ceiling of my storage my farm room. Like my wool farm and my... Also, I should probably go up there and place some torches because I'm creating a ginormous spawn platform right above my head. That's potentially really dumb, isn't it? Found the setting, let's go. Oh, it's actually not too bad. Actually, not even spawnable. It's not updated. I have the right Minecraft version. Oh. That shouldn't happen. Is it for just Zero's minimap? Or is it all mods? Because the thing is, Zero's minimap did have an update. For newer game versions. You just kind of have to ignore it. Some mods have like a built-in update feature. Which if you don't update your game, you have to ignore. Like, I'm currently not updating my game because not all mods are updated yet. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do this from the other angle because this is a pain in the ass. For the others too. Okay, that is weird. That is definitely not supposed to happen. Can you play with it at all, or is it like blocking you from playing? And are you using Modrinth as your launcher? It's blocking you from playing. Are you okay? I know that's a very annoying question because I am sure that you've already checked it. But are you 100% sure you have the right Minecraft version? Which again, like I know that's an annoying question because I am sure that you have already looked at it, but Minecraft versions can be so confusing that it's like that is the first thought that I have as to why that would be saying that it needs updating. Because other than that, I wouldn't know what could cause that. I have Prism Launcher with Modrinth. So the thing is, I don't use Prism Launcher myself. I launch the mod pack through Modrinth. So I don't know if that would be an option. That could be the thing that's causing issue. It shouldn't, but it could be. Or you can maybe... I mean, that would be a hassle to download all the mods yourself to add to Prism for the right version. So you are like sure that you did it manually because to be fair, I don't know how the compatibility between Prism and Modrinth is. Like how well that can just read each other's files and if that causes any issues or not. So I also wouldn't be able to like help you figure it out simply because I don't use Prism. Well, obviously, I would feel sad if you can't play with the mod pack because it's nice to play with. But I also understand if you're on Prism, you're not really gonna like just switch to Modrinth for one instance. Yeah, that's the thing. Modrinth will tell you which mod is out of date or not working. That's why I actually really like the Modrinth launcher. It's such a modded game first launcher. Which obviously, if you don't play modded Minecraft, it's completely unnecessary to get a launcher like Modrinth. And then Prism, I know, is really nice. Like, it is very clean in managing all your instances and stuff. Although, to be fair, Modrinth is actually not bad itself in that. At this point, I have quite some instances of Minecraft running, like, alongside each other. And it's actually quite clean. But for modded Minecraft, I don't think I ever want to use anything else than Modrinth. It's so nice. It's so convenient. Oh, thank you, Thomas, for checking. I appreciate it. Mick was talking. I was talking to Mick about flirting, not with Mick, obviously, because Mick has a great full-on catch already because Lynn is taken. Mick's word. Hollow helped me. What? I'm still so confused, but you know what? I'll live in confusion. I can survive that, I think. I'm still confused, but it's fine. Okay, we do have to fix that little border. That's andesite. We are gonna texture later as well. Hold on. I need... Did I use dark oak? I think so, yeah. I did. Stripped dark oak. Let's go. Let's add this on. That doesn't work, bro. You know what I tried to do there with scaffolding? That was a weird brain fart. So we're gonna have to do this, and then one over here, one over here. This one I accidentally placed, but there we go. And then I think on the other side as well. And then we add in the stone in between. Because the thing is, the building actually goes outward on the sides, but not on the front and the back. Hooked and taken. Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you. That finally made sense in my brain. Okay, so Lynn is a fish. I see. Do you have the light mod thingy? Yes. Although it kind of glitches with my shaders, but I do. Yeah, I guess you're just a fish now. Congratulations. Okay, you know what? I'm realizing I hate that border. That actually has to be stone and thingy as well. Well, is that the case? Because then it's gonna look ugly on the inside. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with this part of the wall. I might add like a stair trim or something. But that's a later concern because that's for the inside and I was working on the outside. Which, what was I using? That was spruce, yeah. Okay. Spruce. Let's go. And then I was using just full-on stripped oak. And we're gonna texture the build. Because right now it's looking very bland. But I'm gonna add oak planks into this. But for now... oh yeah, I do go horizontal. Oh no, wait. I should... I keep forgetting that I should strip those because I can't see them as soon as I add the walls on top of it. There we go. I feel like if you start doing like the base of a build, you do tend to build like really fast, as in just like the chunky bits of a base go quite fast, but it just looks really ugly until you start adding the details, but then the details take really long. So like for both of the phases, like the quick phase, you make a lot of progress, but it doesn't look good, and then you start adding the details, which makes it look good, but it takes forever. And then there's gonna come that one point where it like finally feels like it was all worth it because everything is coming together nicely. Or you get to that point where you've built a lot and then you realize you don't like what you're doing. And that's when you want to cry. Also, why did I do... That's dark oak. Why is that one... I don't know why I grabbed spruce. It's dark oak. And let me also get more normal oak because we're definitely going to need it. Also, you know what I want to set up? I saw this in Impulse's, well, not latest video because I'm very much behind on watching his content, but he did the thing where wow, speaking is going great, I notice. The shelves, like the powered shelves where you can do your hot bar swap. I want to have like a set of backup armor or maybe like a set of iron armor or something, like whatever, so that I can quickly swap my hot bars just because it looks cool. Hold on. How did I do that on this side again? I don't remember how low I went. It's 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah, and then okay. So I'm gonna do this one here so that I can build on top of it. There we go. It just crashes. Oh. Oh yeah, making a video could help. Thank you, Esther. Thank you. It is almost break time. I feel like I've done like nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've done like nothing because we checked out the clothes for so long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it really 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Yeah, we yapped a lot about the clothes. And about pair lives. So it's fair. But I was just really excited to make a lot of progress on this build. Oops. And now it feels like I'm not making a lot of progress. Which is fine. We'll still have the second half of stream, you know? 1, 2. But yeah, it is almost time for midstream break. And then I might go make myself a cup of tea with honey. Hi, Magic. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I am doing pretty good. I hope you are too. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're back with counting with row. Do you guys like it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that was exactly my stack. That's actually kind of satisfying. I like holding torches in my offhand, but sometimes when you're building, it's actually a bit annoying because you keep accidentally placing them. Okay, let's grab those blocks that we dropped. Reminds me of the side thingy you were doing yesterday. Oh, yeah. I see what you mean. Okay. Let me eat quickly. And then we continue with adding the oak. I'll just do this one first. Oop. And then I can strip all of them and then do the second line. I don't think I've ever used stripped oak in a build. But I had a vision, so I think it's going to work very nicely. There we go. Oh, yes. No, I do have a specific seed for this world. I had a couple of things that I really wanted for my forever world. And I was like, you know what? If I want to make sure that I'm not going to lose interest in playing in this world, I have to make sure that it just fits some of my starting needs. Because otherwise, I'm literally going to burn out on this world in the first, like, couple of weeks. Because I find early Minecraft really grindy. So I was like, I want to be close to a village so that I can easily get villagers for a villager breeder. I knew that I wanted to, like, start out with my starter base in a flower forest. So I was like, okay, let me find a seed that has a flower forest and a village close by. I really wanted to have some, like, iron close by, but, like, without needing to go caving because I hate that shit so much. I was like, I eventually don't mind going caving or strip mining, but like my initial iron, I want to be able to get it at a Stony Peaks. And then I found this seed, which also had, hold on, I can show you. You can't really see it right now because it's raining, which I hate, but like I really wanted to have a nice place for my starter home with like a cool backdrop and everything. And then I found on the on the map, I saw that there was this island and then there was a little island here. So this is the starter village. Like you spawn in the world over here. So this is like the starter village. Over here, I have the Stony Peaks with the iron. There's more iron over here. I even have like my old... I can actually delete these waypoints because this was like first day on my Forever World waypoints. As you can see, I've built up quite some things now, but still not a lot. I have a mob farm over here, so I wanted a place where my mob farm could be out on the water. Like there's a lot of things that I had. Like I had a lot of things that I wanted for my Forever World. So I watched a lot of videos with different seeds to figure out which one fit my needs. I think eventually I narrowed it down to 2 and then I just loaded into both of them and I saw, like, I just checked which one I liked the most, basically. Yes, I saw. I'm trying to get all of this stripped before the ad break starts. So I feel like that feels like a satisfying midway point to take a little breaky. I did it. Yay. Wow. Do you guys like my storage room? Do you think it's pretty? Yes, I also really wanted to have a cherry biome close by because, I don't know, I love the look of the cherry biomes. Like the trees and the pink flowers and stuff. It's just so good. But yeah, it is time for me to go take a midstream breaky. So I'm just going to go in here. And I'll just go on pause and then we can go like this. But yeah, I'll see you guys in about 5 minutes. I'm just gonna quickly stretch and make a cup of tea for myself. There's gonna be ads running, so please feel free to use this time to also stretch, hydrate, get yourself something to snack, stuff like that. And then I'll see you guys in 5. Hello. I'm back. I am back. Let's go, Ko-Fi shop sale. Let's go, let's go. Ah. Did you guys have a nice break? I stood up and I made a cup of tea. So yeah, that was it basically. Hold on, I see I forgot to pick up a block on the side here. There we go. Yeah, there, hold on, I forgot this one. Okay, obviously this looks really weird right now, but if we texture it, I promise it's gonna look good. It's gonna make sense. I do wonder though, if I like it overhanging this much. I think it's gonna be okay. I think. Although, oops, I didn't mean to. Oh well. How would we feel? No, I don't like. I actually do like the overhang. It's a little bit dramatic, but I think I just have to stick with it. I think it's gonna work out in the end. I just have to trust the process, which, like I said, is hard. Oh, let's go, Marilyn. Oh, I love that for you. That is a good win of the day. Okay, let's actually place that one back. Okay, so then we have to do same thing here on these pillars. I am realizing that that would give us a double pillar here on the back, but I think that's okay. I think I can live with that. Right? Yeah, I think I can live with that. I need more dark oak, though. And then I definitely also need more more oak in general, so... Oh my god, this cough. I literally thought it was getting better this morning. I went to the doctor's and I'm like, I didn't cough at all during my doctor's appointment. So for a second, I was like, what if my doctor thinks I'm making it all up? Like, what if he doesn't believe me that I have a cough? Because I haven't coughed at all during this entire appointment. And now I'm like, no, Ro, you didn't make it up. That you didn't. It was very real. But I wonder how long it takes for, like, hay fever meds to work enough that I would stop coughing. Show the videos, the VODs, yeah. True, good point. Like, I have video proof. No, but he had me worried, though, for a second. Because he was like, yeah, so maybe, like, your voice, this, that, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what if it's, what if it's actually because the way I talk? Like, what if I genuinely would need to go to speech therapy? Because I'm fucking... I'm, like, fucking over my voice. And that's why I keep coughing. But I was like, then why would that all of a sudden act up after 5 years? But at the same time, you have singers who, like, release multiple albums and then all of a sudden get, like, issues with their voice, so... It wouldn't be completely unthinkable. Just scary. It's like, what if that happens? I don't want that to happen. Oop. So yeah. Let's just hope it's a hay fever. And that my meds are gonna work. And that they just didn't work yet. Because I only took them once. I don't exactly know how that works with things like antihistamines. Like, I don't know how long it takes for them to start working and stuff like that. Or, like, for your body to no longer have symptoms. I genuinely don't know. Two, three, four, five. So yeah, we'll see. But I'm very much over it. And I feel like it is also worse today than it was yesterday, which is not great. I just don't want it anymore. Okay, let's actually place a torch here because that corner was a tad dark. And then we need to do, sure, the oak thing again. I think this storage room is going to have so much more storage than that I need, but I am so sorry for the cough. Like, I can only imagine how annoying it is to listen to for you guys. To constantly hear me cough. Because I feel like it's also really loud today. It's not like a cutesy, unapologetic cough. It's like, I'm coughing your ears off kind of cough. Okay, I'm also going to have to make a little hole in the floor because I've actually now locked myself in. Alicia, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Think it's worse for you. True, but then still. Even if it's like worse for me, that doesn't mean it's pleasant for you. Okay. We are slowly getting somewhere. There we go. That's the upper floor of our storage room. Let's make a hole in the floor right there. And then make a little scaffolding up. And then we are going to have to fix the doorway here. Because obviously that looks a little silly. I don't have any stone on me. On a call with a friend, it doesn't bother you. I'm happy to hear that. That is really good to know. I think we definitely need at least like one stone layer, but I think because probably our door, I would like to have a 3-wide door, but I don't exactly know how I'm going to go about this just yet. Like design wise for the door, I might actually have to look up a little like inspo photo for what I want to do with the door. I do know one thing, and that is I think that to get a little bit out of the ugly duckling phase, I might want to do a little bit of texturing. Just so that I can start to see the vision a bit more, because right now it feels really bland. And I don't like that. Okay, let's see. See, that already, it makes a difference. I'm gonna have to try and be random with this though, which is usually like not my strongest suit. I'm gonna try though. To actually add a little bit of random texturing. I will hold my torches because I'm probably gonna quite continuously smack them off the wall. Okay, this is already helping. I don't know if it helps for you guys, but for me it really helps to sort of see where I'm going with this, or like what I want for the vibe at least. Magic. Hello, Mels. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Again, it's really hard. Ow. Hey, that's rude. I'm just trying to build here. Asshole. I was just about to say that it's really hard to not fall into a pattern of like removing the same blocks over and over again. Okay, there we go. Ooh. Also, I was wondering, now that we have played, like yesterday we played with the sulfur cubes, right? So I'm curious to hear you guys' opinion. If you've seen something from the stream yesterday, but also just in general, like if you've seen something about the sulfur cubes, are you excited for them? Do you feel like you would be using them, and if so, for what? Can't wait to go home and play it, yeah. That sounds so good with headphones on. Wait, the song or the breaking of the blocks? Okay, there we go. Oh, Mel's command, yeah. It's a really nice one. I like it a lot. I think I'll do another stone here. There we go. Yeah, I'm liking this. This definitely helps bring everything together already. Yay! Let's go. What was the issue? I'm actually kind of curious now to hear why it didn't initially work. Because also, like, if other people ask me in the future, I will then know. Had fun yesterday, but yeah, you won't use them on your own. Exactly. That's a feeling I'm having as well. Ah, sodium wasn't on the right version. Wait, in my mod pack, it's not on the right version? I'm just realizing that that's like what you said, I guess, because if you download my mod pack, okay, I don't like how that lines up. Hold on. We're switching this out to that can be andesite. Then we can add a stone up here. One mod, it says it only wants sodium 0.8.4. Oh, which mod? Like, just out of curiosity? Which mod is being so picky? Oh, it could be Voxy. I did add Voxy later. So maybe I updated something in adding Voxy. That could actually make a lot of sense. Considering that was added to the mod pack later. So maybe I updated a mod subconsciously without realizing that I hadn't updated it in the actual mod pack file. Like, that would not surprise me. Oh. Yeah, it was Voxy. Okay. Then I guess I have to just fix that in the mod pack. Because obviously not for everyone. There's going to be a Thomas to fix it. Tomorrow you can start assembling the lemon dress. Let's go. I love it. Feel very lucky. It is very nice. Thank you so much, Thomas, for helping out. Thank you for being our Minecraft expert. Quite literally. I've been picking and choosing installing mods for the pack individually that the page for the minimal armor doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes I have this with Sims mods as well. Is like a mod will exist and then they just change their URL if they update the mod or something. It is virtually impossible to keep up with that stuff unless I would have like weekly reminders to check. So I can definitely fix that now that I know, but it is so tiring. Like from like a creator perspective, which is such a first world problem, but like to have these links and stuff change. Like, come on, guys. If you have a link once, don't change it. It breaks everything. Should this be a reminder? You can add a reminder if you want. You can use the chat command if you want to try it. You've been looking for the mod. Have you not been able to find it? Because if you haven't been able to find it, there's very little chance that I will be able to find it. As in if you've Googled... No, why do I always click the wrong buttons on the stupid sorting mod? Like if you say you've been trying to find it, I don't think I necessarily have more searching skills than you. If that makes any sense. You're not experienced. Oh, if you're looking within Modrinth, if you're downloading things separately, the reason you might not be able to find it is because you're not on the right game version. Modrinth doesn't allow you to find things if you're not on the right game version. I don't know if that could be the case, but like considering that you're downloading things separately, I'm assuming you have a reason to do that if you are already using Modrinth. You have to actually... I'm trying to pick up that stone block that's glitched out. If I get a spam email about having to make a payment, but the sender is me, but I did not send the email to me, that definitely means it's scam, yeah. Hello? Can I go down? Just didn't allow me to shift and go down. Okay, so we have some texture in the walls that already makes it a ton better. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the next texturing part in, which is gonna be a lot of oak planksies. There we go. Just a Modrinth site. Oh, okay, so then that shouldn't be the case. Okay, now I'm actually curious. There you go. I just Googled minimal armor. I think it might be a different one, but it looks exactly the same. So that maybe that's why the page doesn't work anymore. Maybe they changed it to my minimal armor. This one works on 21.1, 20.20, 20.19. So it doesn't work on 26 point, or yeah, 26.2, I think we're on right now, right? But there is a lot of minimal armor mods. So if you just... Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. There's also like ones that look different to the ones that I am using. The one that I'm using has like kind of the crown and the shoulder pads and then knee pads and shoes. And for me, the crown lines up with my flowers in my hair really nicely, which is actually kind of cool. Okay, hold on. I'm realizing that I should probably first add the windows. Or at least where I want to have them, because if I don't do that right now, I'm going to texture and then realize that my texturing is all wrong. Didn't like it as much as what you have. I think it's very similar though, right? As in, when I look at that texture pack, that's exactly what mine looks like. As in, I think the only thing is that the kneecaps might be a little different. I think the reason you like my crown is just because it's in my flowers. So the crown looks a lot nicer because it has the flower texture showing through it. No, I'm not going to be making automated storage system. The redstone required for that is gently said far above my skill level. And also, I know it sounds really silly, but I actually really like sorting things in Minecraft. And because this is a forever world where like my pacing's going to be very chill. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. My pacing is going to be very chill. So, like, I don't really mind needing to sort through my... Yeah, then I'm afraid you're going to have to either use the one in the mod pack, which exists in the mod pack then, but apparently is no longer separately downloadable. You know what? I think if I go in my mod pack, I should be able to get the link. Hold on. I'm getting ideas. Oh, it's called Trimmable Minimal Armor. Copy link. I then open it in Modrinth. I found it. I don't know why I didn't think about that before. There you go. Oh, ignore the last slash. I accidentally added that before hitting enter. There it is. Okay, I do feel like upstairs right now has a lot of windows. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to keep that, but I think it is going to help me in texturing, though. Again, gonna have to really focus on not removing the same blocks. As in, I have just removed the same block. Again, so I'm gonna have to remember to remove different ones for the planksies. Nope. Okay, I do think that texturing is a good idea, but then I also feel like I'm definitely gonna have to start on some detailing on the outside, because I feel like specifically with these planks, the texturing also looks a little bit weird without having anything else be oak planks. I also do think that Mizuno's doesn't help in this entirely, because the color between the stripped oak and the planks on vanilla Minecraft are much closer together. So like they blend a bit better than what I'm doing. But that's fine. I think eventually when everything comes together, it's all gonna make sense. I'm just excited to like move my stuff in here. Which we are quite a long way from doing that. There we go. I also think that I might actually change the blocks that face like the window side. So these, I think I'm going to turn those into like the logs that have the text, like the log texture on every side. I never know what they're, are they just called logs? Similar sand color. No, the sand color in Mizuno's is way lighter. Way, way lighter. So that would actually be more of a mismatch. Also, I don't really mind that it has a contrast. I think that's good. Like right now it looks a bit patchy, but I think that's eventually going to look like it makes sense. Because we need a bit more contrast. I think if it was too close together to the same color, it also wouldn't really achieve what I'm trying to do. Yeah, exactly. It gives character. That was... Why did I place that so... Hold on. Oop. You think you know what you want as a sound alert? It just came to you. You were chilling and all of a sudden you had an idea. I mean, that's how the best ideas happen, right? They just come to you. But I am very curious now. Okay, we've almost done it. We've almost gone fully around. Okay, let's see. Oh, I have a question. I just realized I have a question. Just a few more days. You got this. You got this. Can anyone say another one without saying DJ Khaled? I can. I didn't even click on that one. So I guess. I have a question for you guys. Because I'm thinking about making a little Instagram-y post. With like tips and tricks for TwitchCon. You know, like a lot of people go to conventions and they might have never gone before, and or they have gone before and there was like, oh, I wish I knew X, Y, and Z before I went. So if you're thinking about conventions and like potentially going to TwitchCon, what are like things that you wish you could know up front, or like someone would give you some tips or tricks on? Because sometimes it's hard as someone who's been so many times to like know what people wonder about. Because like some things might seem so obvious to me, so then I don't realize that that's something that's not obvious to what you cannot bring. So unfortunately, that is something I can't really answer because that is dependent on every single conference, their own like location and rules. So that's the one question that I wouldn't be able to properly answer, I guess. I love that Hollow had the exact same question. I mean, I guess I could do it for like a TwitchCon post now. I can just look it up on the website. Food, where to eat. I guess I could do that for TwitchCon as well. Like if I make one specifically for TwitchCon, obviously I can make it a bit more targeted. So then it wouldn't just be like, then it would be like specific TwitchCon post, not like general, this is what you have to think about when you go to a convention post. How to plan your day. Should you even plan? I guess I could give some tips and tricks on that. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Esther, for that one. That's actually a good one. If you want to know what you can take into TwitchCon, specifically for this TwitchCon coming up in the EU, those are the rules. How to organize your day. Okay, that's a good one. I can think about that one. How to act around streamers. That is a good one as well. Also, just in general, like having a little bit of conference etiquette, I think might be nice. Where is TwitchCon? Yes, it's the one in Rotterdam. That is the one. Also, Wise One, welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. Hold on. I am making the wrong... Well, no, actually, I do need stairs as well, but I also need dark oak stairs. Which I am now realizing I might actually like spruce stairs for that a lot better. Hold on. Because spruce planks are so much prettier, and I think they actually... The planks are closer to the dark oak color. Hold on. Such a random location. It's because we have a great conference center. I'm just a little bit biased, though. Little bit. I love how literally the spruce stairs matches the stripped dark oak so well. But yeah, I think I'm a little biased when it comes to Rotterdam. I'm ready for it to be somewhere else than Rotterdam. Are you in Rotterdam? Yes. Born and raised. It's my hometown. I get to sleep in my own house for TwitchCon. Very nice and cheap. Very nice and cheap, but I'm very ready for it to be somewhere else. Because after 3 years, I've kind of, you know, we've been there, done that. That is true. You sound American. I am absolutely not. But I get it, though. My accent is pretty American. But yeah, I'm a Dutchie. English. Oh my God, bro. English is my second language. Sound so offended. I mean, right now, being an American is not really... I mean, it's not like... I guess, personally, if I were an American, I wouldn't necessarily be really proud of being an American right now. Just like there are things where I'm like, I'm not necessarily proud to be a Dutchie. Like, there's some things that us Dutchies, you know, we didn't do very great. You're American, it's okay. See, but then like you get what I mean, right? It's not a great time to be an American. It's not a great. Oh no, you're not American. Sorry, I missed the not. Um, but that, yeah, I would say they probably do TwitchCon in Rotterdam because it's central, easy to get to. Like Schiphol isn't like Amsterdam Airport is an easy airport to get to, from all over the world. When it comes to prices, I would say it is somewhere in the middle between like, let's say like London, Norway, stuff like that would be extremely expensive, to host an event at. But then, if you go like Eastern Europe, that would be cheaper, I think. But I guess they're trying to find like middle ground. Yeah, it's like pretty central from anywhere. So yeah, I guess that's probably. And then I think Rotterdam is cheaper than Amsterdam. I think that's the simple reason why they tend to go for Rotterdam over Amsterdam. They did do Amsterdam 1 year though. Hold on. I want to try the shelves. Because though, yeah, Scandinavia would be super expensive. Like that would make it so impossible for people to travel to. Okay, I don't like it there. I do think we need something. I don't think a slab. I think a trap door. I think maybe we can do the slabs or the shelves here though. Yo, can you leave me alone? What is up with all these drowned? I'm gonna have to light up the water at one point because I'm so done with like drown just sneaking up on me. I don't think Rotterdam is much cheaper, but I think Amsterdam this season, like renting out the convention center is more expensive. So I think for Twitch themselves. Yes, Twitch merch, they've posted, I think it was an Instagram post. That is true, yes. Yes, that is true. It's more tourist friendly. I think like, although at the same time, like I have been to different Eastern European countries as a tourist and I never struggled necessarily, but I can imagine that some people might see that as a barrier to go. You know, language and stuff, different currencies. You're white, yes, so what does that have to do with it? Please do explain. As in they're more racist to non-white people in Eastern Europe. I mean, I can't judge because I'm not from there, so I don't know how that level is. But I can guarantee there's plenty of racism here. Like, I mean, again, I can't like compare it exactly. But I think generally speaking, traveling, like I have a partner that's not white, somewhat white passing, but he runs into that here as well. So yeah. We don't have to travel across borders to experience that. I'm trying to make something, and my brain is I'm trying to make spruce shelves. That's what I wanted to do. To kind of test. Why did I just make a whole bunch of planks? I always forget that the shelves are made with stripped. Always. But yeah. Unfortunately, racism is a thing in a lot of places. Which is actually why I know a lot of people are not going to TwitchCon US this year. Or last year even. I had a bunch of people that already didn't feel comfortable going last year for that exact reason. A lot of struggles with, even though she grew up here, German passport, yeah. It is unfortunate how ingrained it is in so many places still. See, this is what I hate. I hate. Maybe dark oak looks better. Hold on. I don't like the spruce planks. Like the color of it, it matches nothing. Every single time I make them, I realize this. And I'm like, yeah, I don't like it. Also getting worse, yeah. Yeah, that is very, very, very unfortunate. Okay, you know what? Before I do anything else, let me actually make a... Do I want to do oak trapdoors? I mean, I guess. But yeah, it depends on where you are exactly, Ari, like you're saying. Like either way, it's inexcusable, no matter where you are. The fact that people are experiencing that is like just not okay. Oh, 100%, Thomas. 100%. So what this was something that I have been quite conscious about, right? Because like my sister is adopted from China. So obviously she looks very Chinese. And my partner is part Indonesian. So I have like I feel like I'm quite conscious specifically about racism surrounding like Asian people. Reading Yellowface has like that's what I kept saying about like thinking that book was very thought-provoking. I like my mind was so blown reading that book and like so many microaggressions and like micro racisms of like just little things, the way they were said or framed. And I'm like, holy fuck. Like, I don't think I do these. I hope I don't. But I definitely know people who do. And I don't think I stopped enough to realize how racist that was. Like, literally just, I was like, what the fuck? And this is like coming from someone who, like, I feel like I've been trying to be really aware of it, right? First time learning Ro lore. Which part? About my sister or about Scott? So many jokes are so normalized. And it's like, like, it mind boggles me. But the thing is, I do think, as in, this happens for so many minority groups, as in like disabled people. As someone who has disabilities myself, I've heard jokes where I'm like, yo, why is this normal? Same with being a woman. The amount of sexist jokes I had to deal with when I was working in corporate, and people would just be like, no, but that's fine. Like, I didn't mean any offense. And I'm like, well, the jokes about autism, jokes about ADHD, like, it's insane how normalized that shit is. And then, like, if you say something about it, people will look at you like you're making a fuzz about nothing. I'm like, no, I'm not making a fuzz about nothing. Your joke was so shitty. And the no offense. When someone starts with no offense, but, and then says something incredibly offensive, you're like, what do you mean no offense? Very much offense. South Korea for being white. I was with my Korean friend speaking Chinese, but a woman was screaming at me in See, okay, you know what? You know what? What is a great moment? Guys, this is a moment for anyone who has ever experienced unnecessary judgment, racism, jokes that were not okay, but everyone treated as if they were okay. Every single person who experienced that, the person who did that to you, chair. If you want to throw a chair, this is your moment. Chair in the face. Literally. Every single one of them. Just some people. Just thinking we should do the chair command. So it's just satisfying. Sometimes we just need to get it out of our system. We just need to be like, you know what? All these people, chair in the face. Like, why you gotta be like that? I love this. I'm seeing all the chairs. We literally went up from 2 to 19 just now. It's a new one. We made it like last week. When I kept saying that certain people need to be slapped in the face with a chair, people were like, oh my God, can we make a command? So I set it up. Yes. Pepper spray is allowed, or like, you know, those inflatable chairs work too. Much lighter. Much lighter, but still very functional. Or anything at hand, you know, if you just have a mug of tea, if you just have your shoe, the chair is a metaphor for whatever you want to slap across someone's face for being a dick. Inflatable hammers. Oh, listen, that would be great. I think that would be lovely. Okay, so I think we have some detailing in here. I still don't fully like this. I was going to make dark oak shelves. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Exactly, like crumple bottom. Just handbag. Works perfectly fine. The hammer from Lofty. Well, that one was kind of like cute. I feel like that one was too cute for the level of smackiness we need. Okay, let me just make some shelves. Oh, yes. Oh my God, Esther, those inflatable chairs from the 90s. Peak. I was so jealous of my friends who had those chairs. Oh, this is way better. Oh, yes. Okay, perfect. Also, why are we listening to Christmas jazz? This is called Lullaby, but it's like the most Christmassy thing I've ever heard. I don't know if it's actually Christmas music, but it's giving me Christmas vibes. I love the music, though. It's just a lo-fi playlist, but I don't know why there's just a random, like, Christmassy song. That looks great, right? Like, that color match is 10 out of 10. Also, Zotan, welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. It is nice to have you today. Honored to have made it into the quote book. Speaking of, okay, I feel like we need another round of applause. Speaking of the quote book, because for anyone who might have missed it, all of the quotes were living in Stream Elements. Well, not really living in Stream Elements. They were living in the API that Stream Elements was using to talk to. With Stream Elements shutting down and stuff like that, you know, all the stuff that is scary and all. Sweetie spent his weekend, his freaking Saturday, Sunday, I think, Sunday, moving everything to Fossa. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that so sweet? Okay, hold on. I need a brief photo. Because I am using a build like as vague inspiration, not really, but kind of. Okay. Streaming and knowing I had Stream Elements set up. Yeah, I know, Marilyn. So the thing is, you can, if you are daring, like if you already have it set up, you can just use it. Like it hasn't shut down or anything. So I'm still using stuff from Stream Elements as well. I just realized in like the spirit of cleaning things up, for me, it isn't necessarily bad that I'm moving my commands to Fossa, because now I'm only using Fossa and mix it up. So instead of using 3 bots, I just have 2, which is, I think, for the sake of keeping things clean, not a bad thing in general. But if you already have it, you can very much still use it. Oh, I think Sweetie just uses him, I think. As far as I'm aware. But maybe that changed, of course. I cannot be entirely sure of that. I need more shelvesies. Oh, I still have dark oak here. Moving now would be easier. That is true. That is true. Moving now would be easier. It's just annoying that you like people have to worry about that. Like anyone, whether you're a new streamer or you've been streaming for a long time, stuff like this is just like you don't want to be worrying about this. Also, I'm doing this now. I don't exactly know if I like this setup or like what I'm doing, but I'm just experimenting with the decoration here. I think a spruce plank would do the job. Do I have, or like a spruce slab, I mean. Don't know what the vision is, but I like it. I don't exactly know what the vision is either. So, like I said, we are experimenting. But I kind of like that. I do, like, I feel like I had to... Esther GG's. For anyone who doesn't speak Dutch, let me briefly translate. Thomas sent his bank account to Esther as a joke, and now Esther paid for his next sub. That is very funny. I love the commitment to the bit here. Nay! Nay, 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 nay. Nay. Geen Gerben. Oh, that doesn't work. Hold on. You spell it N-E-E. I don't like that. And it means no. Okay, I do think I like this. Oh, oopsie. I just need to get some more slabs. No. Gerben is not a great name for the Dutch DTS. Also, thank you for the biddies. I do appreciate it. That is very kind. Oh. Actually, I placed that there by accident, but hold on. That gives me an idea. That gives me an idea to work in some more details. And to actually bring that entire segment a little bit closer. No. To... Okay, so what if this is then a trap door? Yeah, I like that. Oh, terraforming in Minecraft. It can be so chill, but also really annoying. Okay, so then that needs to be a trapdoor too. Oh no, but that doesn't work because the... Oh no, that does work because I need to change the elevation here too. Hold on. Oh, the vision is visioning. There we go. Yes. Perfect. That took a little bit to figure out, but we got there in the end. I do like... I think if we add like... So that's the only downside I'm noticing. I think we can hang things from here, but not from here. Can we... Yeah, see, so we can't add a stair block there either. We can't add this there. And that changes the texture. I mean, I guess that could be a full block, but I don't like it anymore. That doesn't work either. I don't like this corner connection. But maybe I should just leave it for now and just because we're gonna add more details here as well. So we're gonna add more details around here. Now it just looks so random, but maybe it's okay. You like the stair upside down? I feel like I like it from like the perspective on the ground. But I don't think I like this. Does that make sense? I love how I'm also like making a fuzz over such a relatively small detail. Hey! Oh, that's a phantom. It's like, what is happening? Are you gonna come for me? Come on. I don't have my arrow. Ow. Ow. I'm just trying to do target practice, guys. Now you're burning. That sucks. Come on. There we go. I mean, it's getting morning, so they're gonna die anyways, I think. Okay, so next night we actually have to sleep because otherwise we're gonna have phantoms all the time, and I don't want that. Okay. I am... Because if I flip it like this, that couldn't work up here because we have like one that connects to two sides. Oh no! Oh no, you will not. You thinking you had phantoms. Okay, I might just change the ones on the outside here. And like I said, we're going to add more decor and stuff. So I think this eventually will look better than it does right now. I also think... Do I have more dark oak? In here, I have like one stripped dark oak. Here's more dark oak. Let's just strip some because I want to get some more shelves. I actually really like the dark oak shelves because I have like 2 ideas for this. Let's get a trapdoor. So the thing is right now that this means that my storage room, like I like this doorway. It does mean that my storage room is open. So like mobs can just wander in. I don't exactly know if I like that just yet. But what I did realize is... Ooh, that sucks. I did not think about that. Hold on. Okay, so I'm going to have to do that with dark oak stairs? Hold on. I feel like I'm trying to do something. Yeah, see, that creates a weird connection too. So that's not what I want. It needs to go here. I don't know why that took my brain so long to realize. It's like, where does the stair go? Like, if it comes out like that, then it does create kind of like a cool, almost like crown molding, I guess. And then we could even go all the way around on the inside. Hold on. I have a vision. I'm just going to have to make a whole bunch of stairs. I'm going to have to... That's the corner one. No, that's the corner one. So we're going to do a stair here and a stair here. And then that one's going to be a corner one. Just going to do a couple so we can start to see the effects to see if we like it. And then it needs to continue here as well. See you in a bit, Esther. See you in a bit. Oh, actually going to have to make more stairs. Oh yeah, I think this is going to look exactly like what I want from it. I'm definitely going to need a whole bunch more oak stairs, though. There we go. Oop. Place those the wrong... I'm also going to have to heal my tools soon. Oh, no, I placed it wrong here. Oopsie. I went one too far out. Ah, wrong. 2 times wrong placement. That's just an insult. Okay, I'll go upstairs again because it is a bit easier to see which one I need to get now. Now that I messed this one up. Should also probably eat. Also, I know you said you're playing Minecraft, but you've made me curious. And that goes for anyone who's playing Minecraft. I'm sorry. I'm just going to take a little moment to disturb your Minecraft. What are you guys working on? Oh, yes. My bow is called Yuki Bear. My sword is called Vladdy Daddy. My pickaxe is called Summer Holiday. Then I have Nancy Landgrab. Then I have Grim Reaper. And then I have another one that's called Bella Goth. Working on pathways. Lovely. Pathways are tedious, but always elevate your base by a lot. So that's good. Okay, I think I might have to go chop some more dark oak. I don't know if I still have any dark oak back in my other storage room. But considering that I'm using way more dark oak than I originally anticipated to use, because I decided to make the entire floor out of dark oak. Oh shit, obviously I did stair. Oh, I just took down all of the stairs that I did earlier. Great. Oopsie. Terraforming the area around where I grow trees for wood because I want to make it pretty. It's really messy. Yeah. Tree farms tend to get really messy, huh? Working on a hobbit house in Homestead with your partner. Wait, that's so cute. I love that. That is really, really cute. Okay, I need to keep this one open for now. So I'll skip that until we have figured out a way to actually go upstairs and downstairs. I don't exactly know how I want to do that, but I'm thinking maybe like a big stairway in the middle because we're gonna have like chests on the side anyways. So I think having a little bit more of a stairway in the middle. So kind of like if you come from the door, like somewhere about here, we can just go upstairs. I think that might be really nice. Oh no, stupid headache. Let's see if I still have anything here, by the way. Hold on. Before I head back. Oh, I still have a lot of dark oak here. Or a whole stack, which should be enough for now. And that should be enough, I think, to finish this. Oop. Oh, come on. Okay. Got the crown molding in. Yeah, that looks really nice. I actually like that a lot. I think that looks good. And from the upstairs, you don't really see anything, so that's good as well. You know what I feel like I should probably also do? Just because we're working on wall textures and stuff now. I think I should go back to my storage room really quickly and grab a bunch of mangrove and finish the basement. Because the basement walls right now are pathetic. And considering that we have the walls of the main floor and then the walls of the second floor, like in and detailed, I think it is time that I go fix that. And maybe also, I don't remember if I already put in the floor in the basement. I think I might have actually done that last stream. I'll see. I'll have to check. Maybe I just did the ceiling. That's good. Then we can, like, while we're here, we can check. Oh, I have plenty of dark oak. We are fine. We are fine. Also, weird question. I just had a realization. If you make this, like the full ones. Oh, that one glitched. You can actually strip it. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna do that later too. We're gonna to match like everywhere where the windows touch. We're gonna do that. Made a pretty nether portal yesterday, and now we had to work on pathways to match it. Nice. I would love to see a photo of that. Got sidetracked, and now I'm mining andesite. I found some white while terraforming and thought, oh, I'll get that really quick. Literally, that happens to me so often with granite. I am using, I think, BLS right now. Because complementary doesn't work with Voxy. Yeah, BSL, sorry. I always mix up those letters, BSL. I had to get used to BSL quite a lot because it's a lot shinier than complementary. But now that I've played with it a bunch, I actually really like it. What did I come here to get? Mangrove. That's it. And then, do I still have planks? Oh, actually, you know, I'm gonna need a lot of planks, so let's just take everything. It's very nice. I know, right? Is complementary your fave shader? Because I think it is mine too, but it doesn't work with Voxy, which is very sad. But Voxy is actually saving my world a little bit because my build does not look as good with Voxy off. Like, you don't see the backdrop. Which I feel like this build just wouldn't look the same if you don't see the mountains behind it. Yes! Oh my god, I would love to see it. I would love to see it, Jess. Bliss shaders. I don't think I've ever heard of Bliss shaders. But yeah, unfortunately, complementary has a very limited... Voxy has a very limited amount of shaders that work with it. So there is very little that I actually can pick from. And even then, if you download shaders that you... like, you have to make sure that you have the right shaders. Oh, in the Minecraft channel, I would say, Jess. I mean, pictures and videos also fine, but... I would say probably Minecraft, considering it's Minecraft related, so that's a bit nicer. Okay, let's fix this up really quick because as you can see, I started working on the basement walls and then I just never finished them. So, yeah. It's about time that I finally get that out of the way. Oh yeah, that's the thing. The pattern is irregular, which I remember actually bothered me when I was building this, which is, I think, why I stopped. And then I was like, that's a problem for future row, and I'm afraid today I'm future row. I think. Oop. which is sad because that means that I have to figure out. So there's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it continues here. I think I kind of decided that there's one corner here where they match. And then the rest of the pattern should be stable. If that makes any sense. I'll see what it looks like if once I like finish the whole circle and whether I will hate it or if I will be fine with it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I could technically make the middle only 3, I guess. Maybe I'll do that. That's actually a really easy solution. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Also, Tiger Lily, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I am doing pretty good, actually. I'm having a lot of fun with my storage build here. Which sounds really silly, but it's just a very satisfying process to work on this finally. Also, I really have to go to my mob farm soon to fix my axe. Because it is struggling a little bit. And I don't want to break it because it has like all the enchants and stuff on it. And I cannot be bothered to make a new axe. So we might have to... Oh my god. We might have to go for a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Okay, and then... we do the pillars here. I'm finally getting over my cold. Yay, let's go. Ooh, sweet potato and teriyaki sounds delicious. Enjoy when it's out of the oven. That sounds really good. I've already had dinner and you're making me hungry with that. That sounds really nice. I had like some sort of wrap tacos with chicken and some like woked veggies, which was also really nice. Like, I'm not complaining. That was actually pretty decent. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Into lurk so I could eat. I forgot to eat. Charlotte, go eat. Post it. Ooh, let me check. Minecraft. Oh my goodness, there's still been so many things in Minecraft. Wait, I love that walk down. That is so cute. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. That looks so cute. That pathway and then like going along that mountainside. Oh, I love it. Just having a weird brain day. I thought it was Wednesday and almost left for a very long drive to my sister's for dinner, only to check my calendar. Oh no! Well, luckily you checked. Luckily you checked, thank God. Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot that there was a cave back here. That's fine, but genuinely forgot there was water back there. But yeah, I'm also having a bit weird of a brain day in terms of time today because this morning I went to the doctor's and then I started co-working stream later than I normally do. So the whole day, like my entire schedule was kind of off. I just didn't really know what was going on and it was genuinely very confusing. Ooh. Okay, that was okay. Also, for anyone wondering what we're going to use this space downstairs for, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm going to be making like some farms here. So we already have our netherwort farm, which obviously is very improvised. I just needed it quickly. But yeah, we're basically gonna turn this into a little farm room. So I think I'll probably do... I'm thinking like either bamboo, sugarcane, and netherwort. Or I will do maybe melons or something. Something to trade. You have ADHD, your schedule's always off. I feel that. Fellow ADHDer here. Time is is a mere suggestion. But I feel like if I'm like in a pretty strict routine for a while, my body does sort of adjust, but it takes one day to be out of the routine, and bam, there's like the schedule no longer exists. So I don't think it ever really becomes a routine. It becomes more like a vague accustomedness to the schedule. But the concept of routine is wild to me. Like, what do you mean you can do something without thinking about it consciously? Like, just because it's routine, so you just do it. Like, that concept is, no, I cannot fathom what that's like. No idea. It's the same with people that are like, oh yeah, but like brushing your teeth. I'm like, what do you mean brushing your teeth just happens? What do you mean that's a routine? You just do? No. Every single day, I have to think about the fact that I have to brush my teeth, and I have to like make the conscious decision to brush my teeth. And that takes energy. And like some days it's really rough because I don't have a lot of energy. Or like some days it costs executive dysfunction points that I've already spent on something else. Oh. Well, that's awkward. I didn't realize that we were so close to the outdoors here. Yeah, nothing just happens. Like that concept, I don't understand that. So the thing is, how is the pattern different? Where did I make a mistake? Oh, oh, I did a different pattern here. I did 1, 2, 3, and then a double beam. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 double beam then, I guess. Because then it does actually line up. I don't know how I did not notice that the entire time. And then it's 1, 2, 3 double beam. Beam! Sorry. Is that a Dutch meme? I think it is actually a Dutch meme. I only had a routine because of obligation, school, uni. Yeah, exactly. Like, other than that, what is routine? And even with obligation, you still have to like put in the effort to do it. Like it doesn't go automatically. Definitely a Dutch meme. Yeah, okay. I said it and then I was like, okay, that's weird. That's probably. You know what I have this with? I actually had this when I was hanging out with Amber. To like a point where I was so confused that she didn't understand me. There's this Dutch meme of a lady in a cheese shop who is like extremely rude and demanding to get cheese. And she was like, ik wil kaas. Ik ben ook een klant. And like, I say this so often for shits and giggles. And I said it when Amber was there and I'm like, surely you know this. And she was like, what the fuck are you on about? Like, what is it like? You don't know Dutch memes. And that's when I realized that Flemish people don't know Dutch memes. I was like, I have to educate you on internet gekkies. You've seen that? Ari, come on. Even if you have seen it, then it's just, honestly, it's shame that Amber didn't know it. Love the accent, I know. It's just like so specific as well, like the way she speaks. Wait, what did I do? I did 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I think I did here. Water? Wil je mij vergiftigen of zo? I say that very often too. So often. It's so good though. Like, I really wish that the entire world understood Dutch memes because they're so dumb, but so good. Like, what do you mean I cannot share that with everyone? Got back into The Sims today after months of not playing, and the first thing I finished today, totally not suspicious. Murder room. Oh no, not suspicious at all. What do you mean? Murder rooms in The Sims? That's just day-to-day business, right? Nothing out of the ordinary. Thank you, Esther. Yeah, for anyone, if you wanna experience peak Dutch memes, there you go. You probably won't understand half of it, but that's fine. You'll still have a good time. Diadeem? Staat een hele stellage. My husband is anti-care. I should really stop now. It's just too tempting. Just too good It's too funny. Een broodje met beleg. See, now they're all coming back to me. Heb bij de Lidl gekocht. That one is also so good. I genuinely just think of the word, like, if I think about the little, I'll just think about Lidl. What are you guys on? Nothing. We are perfectly fine. Gewoon patat mayonaise. Niet alles, knie. Gewoon patat mayonaise. En voor de mannen. And the way she makes that sound, I can't even properly do that. Oh, you know which one I also say super often? Loop alleen maar rondjes. Heel tijd. Alleen maar rondjes. Ik loop alleen maar rondjes. Because, like, sometimes I do feel like that. When I'm shopping and I can't find what I'm looking for, that's what I feel like. Ik heb helemaal geen neus. That one will make Scott, like, crying, laughing. The first time he saw that, he literally, like, almost pissed his pants. It was kind of funny. As someone who doesn't speak Dutch, I'm experiencing severe FOMO. I get that. I get that. Like, I really genuinely wish that all of you guys could experience the peakness of this. But I just can't, like, you can't translate it either. Oh, my verf. Wait, do I know that one? I repeated it and then I was like, wait, do I actually know this one? Okay, also, I have a ladder here now. I just realized that I think I might just want to do stairs into the basement. Basket doesn't hit the same. Month. Okay, we definitely need to change out the floor here too, though. So let's get that going. It works internationally. Okay, I'll do that after stream. Because now I'm kind of locked into building my basement. Do I still have... I actually have a lot of dark oak slabs, so I might just work with the slabs, to be honest. Like, that saves on dark oak anyways. Okay, we're just gonna have to... Oh! Oh, no! So... I guess there's water under here, huh? Did I know that? I don't think I did. That is one crazy lucky coincidence that I dug exactly to where the water level is. I have to admit, I'm not the biggest fan of that. The fact that there's like a huge water cave right underneath here. Makes me feel like I gotta be really careful. I mean, to be fair, it is also only in this spot. So it's not the... Okay, no, it does go further that way, I think. Oh, well. I really did not see that coming. I genuinely got a little shock to my system there. I think there might be more water cave on the side here, so we're probably going to get flooded again. Oh, yeah. Oh, not flooded. There's just more water cave that I shouldn't fall into. You know what I want to build eventually, by the way, on this Forever world? And, like, with eventually, I mean, I don't want to wait too long with it because I kind of want to use them. I want to build a frog light farm. 'Cause I love frog lights so much. And I'm actually kind of sad that we don't have them. I'll hang that in the corner. I don't know why that was on the floor, actually. Same dude behind the camera. Imagine, okay, so this goes for like not just Dutch memes, but like any meme. Imagine you're the person who films the iconic meme. Like you were there at the origin. Right? They are super useful. Frog life farms are also, they're not extremely difficult to build. It's just you have to build in the nether. And then you have to get frogs from all the different biomes into the nether, which is obviously not, it's not great. So it's not necessarily difficult. It's more like tedious, I think, to build them. But considering that this is my forever world, there's a lot of projects that are very tedious that maybe on like, let's say a girly pop SMP, I'd be like, oh, I don't want to build that. Like that takes forever. But here I'm kind of like, you know what? I'll think about it. Also, I'm realizing that I'm going to have to change these blocks below to, I think, stone. Because my connective textures kind of show. They kind of show here a little bit as well, but I think that's okay. That's a lot less noticeable, at least. Yeah, Lucky TV ain't the same anymore. I feel so old saying stuff like that when I'm like, oh, back in my day, I remember when Lucky TV was funny, guys. But, like, it's just true. Connective tissue. Yes, so I have issues with connective tissue and connective textures. Nee, beter, hè? I like that one too. A company can't be so about that. Actually, I need a crafting table. Hold on. Peep set the timer. Wait, really? Almost. Oh. I don't want to stop. I want to build forever. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I am enjoying building a lot. Especially because what I'm doing right now almost feels really brainless. Like what I was doing earlier, I kind of needed to think about it, but now I'm just replacing the... Also, why am I making this so hard on myself? Bro, just pick this up. There we go. I will place it back once I have changed out the floor. I was like working around that so much. Okay, yeah, so this is a pretty big water cave. Fun fact. I don't know if Kyrios is here right now. I love how it's been like, what, half a week? And all of us are already like, okay, but where is the 10 like the 10 uur reminder? Oh yeah, Kyrios went on holiday, true. I knew that, but I just didn't think. I didn't use my brain. I didn't use my brain. Oh, how lovely it would be to go on holiday. Little jelly. I'm genuinely starting to doubt myself whether I purposefully built above this water cave. Like, did I know? Was I aware? Yeah, they can't go on holiday anymore. Too bad for them. Because you now have responsibilities in this community. True, the mods could have used it legally. That is true. Technically, that is true. Oh, I can imagine Orita being so excited, Jess. I mean, I technically have a holiday planned as well. As I'm going to Hoogwerchter and then taking like a week off. And end of August, I'm most likely going to go to Gamescom, which is going to be like part work. Thomas, mods can use it legally. Do you have a green sword? Hmm? I mean, it does work. You did use it illegally, yes. Very illegal. Chair. I feel like that's a bit of an intense measure for this particular situation. But next time, chair. Are any one of you guys going to Gamescom? Or would you be interested in going to Gamescom? Do you know what Gamescom is? You know, maybe start there. Oh my god, imagine if we had done this with planks. At this point, I've used, like, how many stacks of slabs? Like, 3? Okay, let's make some more. Gamescom is in Cologne. So, Germany. Pretty close. Pretty close. Which is nice. What's Gamescom? So it's a conference, which is not necessarily aimed towards creators, but it's very much aimed towards gamers, hence the name Gamescom. And there is a lot of, like, indie games that have booths there. There's a lot of bigger game companies that have booths there. And you can basically try out a lot of games. There's a lot of artist alley, but, like, very focused on the gaming side of things. So it's like one of those conferences that I genuinely believe, like, if you ever want to go to a conference and you're, like, not a creator, so you're mostly just looking for something that's just entertaining as a gamer, I feel like Gamescom is a really good one. Closer to TwitchCon. True. True. That would be closer for you. Okay, look. We actually cleaned out the basement. This looks so much better than it did before. So much better. And then we have our outside here, and then we have our up. This is a massive building, by the way. We are going to have storage space for days. I'm also realizing I don't have any. Hold on. I need to place back a block there. Oh, and I wanted to replace these. Okay, we can still do that, and then I think I need to wrap up for here. I feel like we did, like, nothing. Does that make sense? Like, we did a lot, but we also did nothing. I'll also place back my nether wart farm really quickly. Only 2 hours less for you than Rotterdam. That's actually not bad at all. There we go. Gamescom is the last, like, half, like, it's kind of, it starts on a Wednesday and it goes until Sunday. It's the last weekend of August. I don't know how much Gamescom is, actually. I haven't bought any tickets or anything. I'm looking into, like, I would be going with Scott. Like, it would be a part, because I've always been, like, I've always wanted to take him to, like, a conference or something, but it's, considering that he doesn't have a Twitch account or is a creator, any, like, creator thing just never felt like it made sense. But Gamescom, he is a gamer, so I was like, you know what, that might actually be really fun to go visit, and we can partially make it a work trip, meaning that I could do it as a business expense, which makes it tax deductible, which is just much more affordable considering that he's also starting his own business and, you know, he doesn't have a paid contract right now. So we were, like, kind of trying to not spend any money on holidays. So this was a nice compromise to just go to, like, Cologne for, like, a part of a, like, make it a little trip, and try out a bunch of games. But I actually haven't looked at any of the prices or anything just yet. Day ticket for Saturdays, 41. Sundays, 30. Okay, that's actually not bad at all. That is not bad at all. Yeah, I would probably just get tickets for, like, all the days so that you can go whenever you feel like it. And you can kind of, like, keep it flexible, if that makes any sense. But I would also just want to, you know, be a little bit touristy in Cologne. I've been there multiple times, but it's a nice place. So I don't think I've ever been there together with Scott. Oh, I don't think I've ever been to the Cologne Zoo. One of my best friends lived in Cologne for a good while because as an opera singer, she had a contract there. So she was working there and she was living there for a while. So I visited her a couple of times, which is when I've seen like most of it. I think we went 2 times. Curious, you're here. Thomas earlier used your sound alert illegally. Oh my god, absolutely, Lena. Yes. I mean, you can send me a DM anytime. Anytime you want. You can DM me. You do know that, right? Ooh. Yes, of course, Chris. Have some really good rest. Slide into the DMs, exactly. But don't trip. I say as I fall in Minecraft. Also curious. Please enjoy your holiday. I saw a ping. Oh my god, who was pinging? Who is pinging Kyrios? Literally, as soon as the clock hit 10, people were like, where is Kyrios? Where's the sound alert? And then people were like, oh yeah, Kyrios is on a break, on vacation. And then you literally get summoned. Crazy. Thomas, of course. And so first you ping, and then, or you illegally use, and then you ping. I see. I see. Yeah. Thomas was like, Ro needs a time reminder because otherwise she can't read the clock, apparently. I mean, it might be true. I might also subconsciously be ignoring the clock. Also, where are those blocks? I don't know. It's fine. Also, Nolly Best, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Oh. Okay, hold on. I feel like this side I've almost completely done. I'm also going to have to figure out what windows I want to add in here. Because Mizuno's actually comes with really pretty stained windows. But like color-wise, a little bit sleepy. That is super fair. I hope you can get some rest soon and just be cozy, you know. Sometimes if you're EP, you don't necessarily have to sleep, but it's just, you just want to be cozy and chill. Good point, Mimbim. Good point. Enjoying typical Center Parks vacation. Nice. Well, enjoy your vacation to the max. Don't let our Discord pings distract you from your vacation, please. I mean, you're always welcome here. You do know that. But also, please, don't worry. Enjoying the cozy, slow vibes here. I love that. I'm happy to hear that. Okay, I need to get those blocks again. Very loudly about the ping. I'm happy that it made you laugh. Let's go get those blocks in the back. And then I think with that, we can make some more strip logs. I kind of want to finish like this part. And then next time that we play Forever World, I think what I'm going to do... Oh, wait, I need to make logs. I'm going to like add the roof so that basically the main structure is done. Then I want to do detailing on the outside before we start moving anything inside. So like I want to do the stairs and everything. It's turning out really beautiful. Thank you. Hold on. I can do this. Thank you. Thank you. I'm really happy with how things are coming along. I feel like slowly things are kind of like connecting and, you know, starting to make sense. There's still a lot to do though. I'm very excited about our like library build that we're gonna do on top of here and when I smoothen out the train, because this is kind of an eyesore to me. Like I love looking at the world. I'm like, oh, look at this. We have like our iron farm, and then later we have our storage room, and we're gonna have like we have our farms here. That I feel like our farms is definitely the most decorated part. And then is like this this blob of dirt that kind of just sits there. I do like my house though. I'm still so happy with how my house turned out. And the fact that it has interior and everything is also like classic Dutchie, smoothing out the train. Exactly. Also, for anyone who missed it, so we talked a little bit about this the last time I played Forever World, but the zoo build that we're gonna do with like the big zebra statue in the middle, that's gonna go here. It's a savannah. I felt like that would be perfect for like a zebra zoo. I think I'm gonna try to do one of those zoos where we eventually get as many mobs as possible. I think non-hostile mobs with it, that is. But I haven't like fully decided how I'm gonna approach that. I just realized there's like a singular little bit of lava right there. But yeah, this is gonna be the zoo part. And then I was thinking we can eventually make like a bridge from our starter island, go across, and then you can like walk to the zoo. No, the storage is going to be manual. Main reason is I actually like sorting stuff in Minecraft. Second reason is my redstone knowledge is not nearly advanced enough to automate it. Obviously I could follow a tutorial, but then like if it breaks, I would not have the skill to fix it. And I feel like sorting things in Minecraft is one of those things that it's a bit tedious, but it also helps a lot in pacing your gameplay. Because you kind of just have to sort things. You have to go back and forth. I think as soon as I have shulker boxes, that will also improve a little bit, because then you can like just fill a shulker box of stuff. Makes it easier to make a mess as well. But I know for me, sorting stuff is part of the gameplay. Like I just like that. I like sorting things. But yeah, maybe who knows? Like if considering this is my forever world, you never know. Maybe at one point I've built all the things that I've wanted to build, and then I am bored and I don't know what to do, and I'm like, you know what? I'm done with my storage, and then I'm gonna add like an automated storage system. I think there's one thing that I think it was a video from. Do I know who this video was from? I don't remember. There's like there's a couple of creators who have like long-term worlds on you. Another wandering trader, you've got to be kidding me. And I watched like a video of a creator who has like a world that he's been playing in for years at this point. And basically he said like one thing that is important about a forever world is that you spread your storage out. And I remember initially I was like, what do you mean by that? And he was like, it's very tempting if you have a forever world to make like farms and try to have all the farms close together and like have one massive storage room where everything's going to be. But he said, then you kind of lose the purpose of traveling around your world. So it is kind of nice if you have maybe like an industrial district somewhere where you produce like iron and you have your super smelter. And then somewhere else you maybe have like a bamboo farm and like just your regular farms. And then somewhere else you have maybe an automated melon farm. But like the purpose of the farms to be spread apart is the fact that you have to travel for them, which means that you travel around the world. And it also means that all those areas, you want to make them look good. So it gives you build projects. It gives you time to move around in between the build projects, which reminds you of what the world looks like. Not doing that with an elytra, but actually building roads and connecting everything. He's like, that eventually allows you to enjoy your world so much longer than if you're trying to squish it all together and then get an elytra and then you can just, fly everything, and you kind of lose the enjoyment of what people like in early game Minecraft. It's like you go adventuring, it takes you a long time to get back home. Like all of those things, like if you're building your forever world, you can start taking that into account, right? You can make like a little tavern where you can sleep along the road. Maybe you can have like some spare food and some spare supplies there. Let's say you die, you always have like a place on the way where you can safely go to. And I'm planning to make like a whole storyline within that dark forest. Wait, that's actually really cool. Yeah, see, but like stuff like that, like planning out where your villagers are going and like how you want to use those. I think there's so much like potential in slowing yourself down in a Minecraft world, because that's why people usually burn out really fast, is they just play really, really fast and then they get a lot of achievements and they're like, okay, I'm done. Yes, I would love to hear the lore. Absolutely. Because it sounds really cool. Okay, but I do think that with that, we have actually made really good progress today. Considering that I yapped for the entire first part of stream about my clothes and about pair lives, I'm really happy with how this is coming together. Okay, this side needs needs work. We're doing a little green here. The back of the build doesn't exist until later. In Green's case, that would be never. In our case, that would be later. I think next episode, sure, Ro. Next stream, I want to like settle on windows. I want to add the roof. And then I want to add like a whole bunch of detailing. I want to do planter boxes with flowers. I want to do, I don't know, like maybe some hedges along the side. Once the roof is in, I also feel like we can start up lighting this part, because this is just a torch spam right now. We can make some nice lanterns and everything, and we can actually start decorating. And we can start coming up with a layout. I think I'm going to like sort of create some divider walls here, so then we can have... that's also why I went for these windows, so that if we place chest in front of it, it doesn't really matter. Like from the outside, you're not going to see it that much anyways. And I'm thinking that like downstairs is going to be bulk storage. So we're going to have all of our stone, our wood, you know, things that you're just going to collect a lot of over a short period of time. And then upstairs, we can have maybe some more random blocks, and we can try to keep the windows free so that you can actually see the natural light coming in. And then maybe we can do a little crafting station somewhere. I like the idea of using these walls to do those like hot swap, what is it called? Like hot swap shelves where you can swap out your toolbar really quickly. Something like that. Like I said, I want to do stairs in the middle. I think stairs to go upstairs, and then maybe we can also have stairs to go downstairs. So that when you walk in, you can easily go, upstairs, or you can walk around it and then go downstairs. And then downstairs, we can build some farms. Some automated farms, some maybe manual farms, but like some simple things that are just nice to have close to your storage system for now, at least. And maybe eventually over time we can use this space downstairs for something else. But that's kind of like my vision. And then we have our storage room just close by, instead of always having to travel by boat to my house and then go into the basement, run out of storage space all the time, and just, yeah. We'll have a little bit more space to put all of our stuff, so that that when we start all of our next projects, which is a lot, but I think we're gonna start with the library and cleaning all of this out, because I want to make sure that kind of like this half of the island feels finished. Like I want to connect pathways. We're gonna do like a nice archway. We're gonna plant trees everywhere. Like I want to have everything that has buildings in it connected and finished. I want to do our big square here, like our kind of like our central square. I might move the nether portal into the middle of the square, something like that. Make it look really pretty, make it look really cool. So yeah, there's plenty of work to do still, but I think having the storage room here is going to help so much. It's going to make it so much easier to grab materials and build on this island. Oh, your message was too big? Yeah, that tends to happen. You can also share it in the Minecraft chat if you want, like in Discord. It looks pretty from up there with all the lights. It kind of does, doesn't it? I love how that, like how soft it looks with all the lights at night. But yeah, I'm very excited though. I'm excited with the progress we made and how the build is coming along. Oh, look, it's another tooth cat. I'll do that. Perfect. But yeah, I think that is where I'm going to wrap up for today. Because I've already gone over time. And I'm doing an extra stream tomorrow. So if you want to come hang out, tomorrow, we are playing Paralives. For anyone who hasn't seen it yet, I have early access to Paralives, or exclusive access, because the official early access is next week and then everyone can play. So if you want to come hang out for our extra stream, I'm doing one tomorrow, and then we're doing a Friday gaming stream as well. And there is literally, like, from what I can see, there is less than 40 people. No, not the SMP. I would say Minecraft one. So in the game chats, the topic chats for Minecraft. But yeah, we're gonna check it out together. So like I said, as I can see, there's very little people. What is on my shirt? Oh, it's just a little something. I don't know what that is. But yeah, it's very little people. But yeah, if you until tomorrow, if you already want to check out my trailer reaction, and you want to see like what my thoughts are on the game based on that trailer, feel free to watch it. Yes, I'm ending stream. I've been live for 3.5 hours, so that's my limit for gaming streams. But welcome in. It's really good to see you. I'm doing pretty good. I hope you are too. Thank you for the self-care check. Let me actually take a sip of my lemonade. Enjoy you. I hope you like the video. Already cute to watch after stream. You guys are so cute. Thank you all so much for watching the video. I'm so curious to hear all your thoughts and everything on it. We will talk about it so much tomorrow. We'll have literally a whole stream to talk about. And also we'll like not have to speculate because we can just see things in game because I have the game, which is insane. But I'm very stoked for it. So yeah, I'll see you guys for that tomorrow if you want to come hang out. Otherwise, I'm back with co-working on Thursday, and I am back with more gaming, aka also pair lives on Friday. So we have some more streams this week. If you want to see the schedule in your own time zone, feel free to join our Discord. I post my schedule there with like special time tags. You can also just hang out with the community outside of stream hours. We do have a community SMP, so if you want to play Minecraft with the planties, anyone can join. You just have to let us know your username in Minecraft, and then we can add you. So feel free to join if you're interested for that. If you guys want to check out any of my other socials, if you guys want to check out my gaming YouTube, where that Pair Lives video is also at, if you want to check out any of my gaming VODs or my shop or my merch, all of the links were just posted in chat. And actually, let me see who we can raid for today. Let me see who all is live. Ooh, I have an idea. Because one of my friends is also doing Forever World. And I think they might have only recently started their Forever World. I'm not entirely sure. But they're doing some strip mining right now. And it is someone you guys know because we have raided them before because they are on Girly Pop as well. So if you guys wanna come along, I think you guys are really gonna like this raid. It's a good raid, I promise. But yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. Just vibing and playing some Minecraft, and I'm also very excited for stream tomorrow. So I would love to see you guys there. And yeah, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your time zone. I'll set up that raid when we're on the ending stream or screen. But if you guys want to come along on the raid, we do have some raid messages that you can copy pasta to put in Bobby Mac's chat because we're gonna say hi to Bobby Mac. Mac is absolutely wonderful. I know that you guys will love her. If you don't know her yet, and if you already know her, then you know that she's great. Thank you, Kyrios. I will definitely read it after stream. I'm very curious. But yeah, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your time zone, and I'll catch you guys later.